okay, this is pretty much a northerner. I was not looking for the Ikechukwus and the Osaros comment. I was looking for pretty much the not. If you go to that comment section, you would see people that, I mean, it's just that there are a lot of comments, so I can't scroll and read all. Okay, I think there's probably just one. My eyes just saw as I'm scrolling because I'm talking. I'm trying to scroll, and this person, I think I don't want to mention the person's handle, says, Saki, where was those group when the people of this community was struggling to drink water? You and your wicked somebody Saki, you like in Kaduna, and you, okay, I think he wants to say you live, but you live in Kaduna and you have never do anything for these people, even with your influence. Then I, I, I think just next after that one, somebody else says, and I know this is not as well. They should build standard boreholes or allow His Excellency Peter Obi build his own, whether standard or substandard, as long as they give water to the communities. So my point is, I don't want to go into all that. My point is, for me, this is a good thing. So please, I will appeal to Peter Obi, please don't pay attention to town color. Keep giving water and let people keep talking. So by the time these people keep making these tweets and, their own, like his own brother, fellow Southerners. But when I went there and I just read it, like I saw a lot and I was just smiling in my mind. So for me, I don't know about you guys. I know it doesn't make you guys happy and all that. Personally, too, it pains me because I know what Peter Obi is trying to do. But for me, I beg, they should they should continue tweeting, and this is for me free publicity, free influencing. Now we have some people influencing for Peter Obi as well, as far as in the north. They've joined them, Ibrahim and Jabri and the rest of our brothers up there to influence. So it's just that they're influencing negatively, but it's turning around because people have sense. Even if they don't have sense, people have sense, and they are going to go there and see that what this person is doing is the right thing. It's not obligated. So for me, I hope Peter Obi continues in this particular stride. Saddam, I changed my mind about what I told you earlier. I'm not interested in aesthetics again. I'm not. Peter Obi should just continue however I want to do it, as long as water come out. So it's very important. But on that note, I'll just round up my submission and maybe I'll just go straight to Jimmy. I'm sure Jimmy should be ready to maybe tell some people any cool.
Steven space today already. I don't give them one drop, but this is Vawulence. Ọba mẹ́wàá, ìgbà mẹ́wàá, Seriki Ngomo, Samani Ngomo, APC, Ekabo. Welcome. You see, I saw the TL this afternoon, and most of them were complaining that some of the tanks were empty, nothing there inside. You guys, you missed the memo. The tanks is for you. Then put on there for your tears. You've been wasting your tears. We need to save some tears. It was put there for your tears. We need to harvest some tears. So when you cry, we need to save your tears. Una Jagaban, how many borehole in don't do? Una Jagaban, that built Lagos. How many borehole has he built? All the APC governors. How many? Anyway, I think, is it PDP, the one in Borno? That one too won't do borehole now. When Peter Obi leads, every other person follows. You see, what that means is they will never tell you this is the reason why they don't like him. It's not something, it's unheard of. They will always come up with an excuse. They will not say, this guy is better than us. Obedient. It is high time. We've said it countless times. It is high time the movement gets structured. It is high time. And the reason why I'm emphasizing on this simply because of the way they've been controlling the narrative lately, and we just jump on it. We just jump on it. The Air Rufai one, I don't want to go into details, but I was stunned. Wow. I was stunned the way everyone just went at it. I was stunned. But that's just to let us know that, look, they understand how we operate. They know when we focus on something, we go at it. We've always been on the defensive. We don't attack. Always defending. We do not attack. I don't know why. Always defending. You two drop one. I dropped one today.
We don't
Oh,
turn to Manchester United.
huh?
I said we don't turn to Manchester
We
United.
don't turn to Manchester and I defend.
Madam, careful, oh. Now, you know, say you never
Don't turn
finish.
I dropped one today too. I say, oh, do a airline, then go launch their own too. They will launch their own. Was it last week? It's not even up to a week. They did APC own. Isiagu. They don't sabi obedient mumu button. They push it anytime and everybody will jump on it. Isiagu is now what was making them go mad. Back to the ball. Do you know, at a point in time, if you guys can remember clearly, during the campaign last year, Rhoda Sanders, she was doing the grassroots running around. And it was so difficult that it was only by bike she could get to some areas. There are some areas that they don't even have network. There are some areas that bike cannot even get to. You now have to start walking. These are the kinds of areas that they've managed to put borehole. Have you thought of how they got there, how the machine got there? Have you thought of how the logistics it will require to get those things there? Now, the bottom line is, was there any significant impact? Yes, there was. What was the result? Clean water. Is the water drinkable? Freaking yes. That is all that matters. That is all that matters. Before and after, I saw it. Omi gota. To my Yoruba people listening. Omi ìgbọ̀nsẹ̀, ntí ò ṣe é mu, wọ́n ju álọ́mù sí. Dirty water. It's one thing for the water to be dirty. It's another thing for it to be dirty and smelly. And some people depend on that. They consume that. That's the lifestyle. A lot of people are. And the only thing you can complain about is the color of the paint they use. Or the bricklayer did not do the block very well. APC. You couldn't come up with anything competitive. Make Tinubu to vex, go do a hole. Make him vex, go do a own. At this point in time, I think what Peter Obi wants to do is he wants to use community service over Vibaye Tinubu. Community service. He wants to. It's his way of saying thank you to the people that actually voted for him, because he won the election. He did. He won the election clean. He's just going around doing thank you. He's going around doing thank you. He's not bothered about what is going on social media. Àwọn APC ló gbé sórí. But obedient. I was on Mr. Stephen's space earlier on. I think I stand by the idea of expanding this in support of our principle, whatever it is we can do, in making sure we reach out to communities that don't have water, communities that don't have access to drinking water, communities that don't have access to clean water. It's one thing for you to have water to even wash your clothes. It's one thing for you to have water to drink. We can do this. Auntie Bolanle is at the forefront. Madam Jabir is also doing the same thing. whatever it is we can do to support them. I know there's a lot of donor fatigue going on. Um, you don't have to force yourself into doing anything. The whole point is just to support our principal, and whatever is done will be in his name, to let people know that this man is all about the betterment of that country. People that have never seen light before in their lives, people that have never seen clean water before in their lives, can now actually see water. That is the whole point. That is the whole point. Meanwhile, we have APC destroying that country. One person, they provide for the poor. The other is bound on destroying the country with crazy policies. They don't talk say me una no dey horn on a freezer 247. It is dangerous. You have to put off your freezer in 2024. It's a shame that I actually know that man. It's a shame he's from Ibadan. Omo Oshebuku. Na minister of power. Say you have to be putting off hey! You have to be putting off your electricity, your freezer when you are going out. Power management. They increase the electricity tariff. Nothing.
Bro, and we know, and as obedience, we don't milk all these things. It is scatter my belly, oh, I swear.
Bro, electricity tariff don't go up, and they have the nerves to even tell them, say, you see they come again, or they go still increase them again, oh. They know the reason now. Now, Rufai matter. Hey, Rufai, the same Gwegwe, when we say less than a week ago, then they drag him. Say he left Kaduna in debt. Then they drag him. And the same Peter Obi where they talk say you are not a serious governor. For you not to borrow money, for you not to be in debt. Go and check it. The only governor that left office without any debt. It wasn't owing anybody. It wasn't no pension, nothing. He didn't take anything from the coffers. And he keeps telling you guys, go and verify. Go and verify. The only thing I'm scared of now is Alex Oti. It be like say that one just come one scatter wetin, don't want just come scatter Peter Obi record. Wetin dey happen? That one don't clear all the pension wey dey ground. Now he wants to go for another one now. We need more of that. Olumide Akpata, Edo State, Egbesori, keep talking about it. We should focus on those. And if we want to give them any attention, you attack them. And you know, Egbe propaganda jade, ta ba ni structure. Àwa náà máa ní propaganda section. Ta ma ma jù sí wọn. You give them something to work on. Egbe sele wọn lọ́wọ́. Let them too start running kita. That is how politics work. We keep doing it that way. Obedience, Ejo. Please, let's get our act together, man. Let's get our act together. Okay, Ibrahim, I can see you. Well done. You know, all the pictures I've been seeing, you're always next to him. You know what's been going on. Firsthand. It's lovely having you here to speak about this, to let people know. They should come and listen and know how good governance work. This man is not doing it for clout. If he was, he would have done it when he was the governor of Anambra. He go down, they take picture. They record everything. But he didn't. He's been doing this from way back. It's because of social media and Twitter, X. That's why everybody's just, posting this up and down. Malam Jabir, God bless you. I see you too. Dr. Mo, those are the people I always see around him. And Mr. Tanko, God bless you guys. You guys are doing the Lord's work. Thank you. Thank you for always being around him. During the fasting period, he was going up and down. He was breaking fast with people. That's what leadership is all about. He's not doing it for eye service. He's doing it because that is who he is. That's Peter Obi. He's been doing it before I even know anybody called Peter Obi. Please, guys, let us work together in fighting this demonic party. We need to just, we cannot fold our hands. We cannot, not with this government. They are going all the way just to make sure they ruin that country. Nothing better is coming out of that country. Now they are taxing what's it called, businessmen within Nigeria. What happened to investors? What happened to all the investors they are going to meet? They are taxing businessmen within Nigeria to support people. And the VP, the terrorists, olórí àwọn terrorists, telling Nigerians to come up with ideas to develop. They have no fucking clue. Nothing. They have no clue. I beg, obedient. That thing way happen about Air Rufai. I beg. May not happen again. No. Honestly, that thing was heartbroken because can you imagine how that thing will feel seeing that? Can you imagine that you would see all those on TL and people will come up with election is not by emotions. Well, for common sense sake, the guy is a fucking criminal. He's a criminal. Man, let me use the mic so that people can speak. Welcome, Violence Space. I beg Saddam. Anytime you won't be available for Violence Space, I would like us to, close that vacuum because I think the absence of Violence Space added to, give more hair to these things. And I would like to support the space to do this. Any Tuesdays, any Thursdays you're not available, I can do it with well-meaning Nigeria. I don't want it to be like without you, the space cannot go on. This is where the people come to talk about things like this. Well, debunk it immediately. People were reaching out to me. Where Violence Space? What happened? They don't stop. No, we've not stopped. But we're humans. We have things we're doing. We have our own personal lives. We've abandoned a lot, but then again, we can work together to keep this space going. So narratives like that can be shut down. The space was just too much. A whole week. Now we know the impact of Violence Space. And on that note, I yield. Welcome everybody. There's a Tuesday edition of Violence Space. Back to you, well minute.
All right, thank you very much. Thank you very much, Jimmy. Yeah, actually, but make I just confess. Make I confess. Maybe not bless now. Listen, they go to blame. Me too. I get out for his side. So sometimes, if you be saying I'm me self, don't say bless say I no good day. So, but like what Jimmy said is actually, I think maybe we could work out modalities. So even when anybody's not around, as much as possible, we'll see if we would host the space. So that's very very important. Let me quickly take Mommy B. Then after Mommy B, I'll come to Oga Ibrahim. I'm sure because I think I saw him waving his hand. Maybe it's not. So let me quickly take Mommy B first.
Yeah, good evening from my side, everybody. Saddam. Well, yeah, the thing is, you guys, me, I will fight you soon. Let me put you on notice because I cannot be clearing my day and then I'm like, there's violence space tonight, and you people did not inform me. Mommy, not tonight. It will not hold. I beg, put yourselves on rota, including N6, and Jimmy will support. We're here, because what Jimmy was talking about. I don't really want to go into it, but I didn't even know. I did one post. I said plus the people that came up with it and the people that shared it. All of you, you are mad because I don't understand. We won. Obi's name wasn't a problem. It was not a problem, right? The alliance, the ticket was not problematic. We won that election. right? And now you want to fire of all people. You people are not well, I swear. But before they say my own is too much, I did one post at the Mojukurome because I was so upset. There's so many things that we could amplify and people didn't. But I'm going to put that to one side. Hmm. Hey, some people, when I saw a post, I was really busy at work, and then I looked on Twitter. I was like, Enya no laranta, they are feeling uncomfortable because they know PO that the moment this man is able to open the eyes of, because we're not talking about the northern like no, we're talking about grassroots here, the people who follow them back to back, year to year. They will not see them every 4 years. They will go back with polling box, not do anything for them. And this is a man that they have called any which way. They have said, oh, he's not gonna this, he's not a Muslim ticket will walk, blah blah blah, breaking bread with them, breaking bread with them, right, during the fast, right, showing them that he is in fact, Peter Obi is the most detribalized, right, Nigerian you can get. He does not care where you come from. He does not care what your religion is. All he knows is his philanthropy. He wants to give. He has that heart of giving. And I am so proud, right, to have him. That's my principle. I can point to him any day, defend him anywhere, because there are not many of him in Nigeria. Let us face facts, right? Our work, that we don't have two jobs. Our work is to amplify what he's doing, right? We retired all of those noisemakers during the campaign. I don't know why you are giving them air again. Why? And why do they hate us? Because we snuffed the life out of them. Those that call themselves influencers, you don't know how we do them. So why? At the end of the day, our job, it's like sometimes I often say to myself, when I feel myself getting distracted, I remember what my grandmother always used to say, that when you go to the marketplace, you do not listen to the noise of the market. You face the person that you're buying market from. You do not. So how we cannot be focused for one day, for 24 hours? Abba. Obedience. We have so much material that we can be using. This project is beautiful, right? And it is why I asked the question I asked, and also to bring your people so that awareness will come that these thieves, right, allocated 198 for borehole. That is our job, to amplify the good that Obi is doing, and us as the obedient movement, any good thing that we've done, put it out there, and amplify all the bad that the government put out posts telling people that in the budget, this is how much they allocated, right? This is how much PO is spending, right? All this noise about the aesthetics of it. I'm sorry, even charitable organizations like Water Aid, which surprisingly work in Nigeria, when they are seeking donations for projects, they do it, right, knowing that they have to pay back. They have to pay back on all this, the aesthetics, the so-called aesthetics. They don't need it. Theirs is to go into a community and make sure that that community has accessible, clean water, right? It is not by aesthetics. The fact that we're putting PO's name is important before they start to claim something they didn't do. right? And that's important. But this aesthetic argument, I saw some obedience falling for it. No, you see, APC, they know how to do this opposition thing. We still are learning work, because they will, even the one that is not even good, by the time they finish, they will bamboozle you with it. But us, we can't toe the line. We're busy being intellectuals, right, and not understanding that the game is the game. We're not lying. He's done it, and what he's done is effectively give these people a water source. What more do you want than that? The very people that he's providing it for, are happy. So we need to stay focused on what is important and amplify it. That's it. I have put two things on the jumbotron. First and foremost, we have with Malam Jibir. He came to me and said, that example, because it was his example that I quoted on PO Space, right? And he said, Mommy B, what can we do for this community? I said, oh yeah, let us sing borehole. Since PO said it's this amount. So based on the size of the community, we said, okay, we would raise funds for two boreholes. One would be the normal one where they use the hand pump, and then the other one would be a solar pump thing, so that they can store it in tanks and all the rest of it. And so we put out the post. We've had people contribute. Thank you to everybody who has. But when PO said emulate, he did say, about, even though he didn't say obedience to it, he did say emulate. He's done his. Let's emulate him, right? Including projects, because this is a laudable project. It's very important. Can you imagine people not having access to water in Nigeria, with the stupendous kind of wealth that some people have? There are 180 million people who do not have an accessible clean water. Do you know how sad that number is? But we can use it, we can turn it into currency, right? Let us do what obedience do best, which is let us expand it. I thought that this was going to be a one-off, but because of their reaction and their tears, make we not make a one-off. Let us make it a water project. When we finish, not we'll come anywhere in the country. If you know a community, come, let us do our research and begin to raise funds. We can make it a continuous thing where we will continue to raise funds, and hopefully we will partner with people from that community so that they can publicize it. There were suggestions on Stephen's Space about going to radio. Let people, because we know in the north, radio is what people have access to the most, the people that we're trying to reach, so that they know that these things are being done, right? Those, that quote about water is life, by that emir. I mean, every time I look, I choke up, because more political leaders are wicked. How much, if 5 million, let us assume it's 5 million, you know how much some of them get? Not just salary, expenses and all the rest of it that they give them, community projects, so they cannot think. I mean, it's so bad, but we will show them why we're better. I know people have argued with me about, oh no, we shouldn't do that. What about the member, blah blah blah. I beg, think about the long term
Bolanle,
issue. Stop arguing with me. If you don't want to do
Auntie Bolanle,
it, waka bat. Yes, dear.
please, whatever you do, don't near Lagos. Leave Lagos for them. Now them,
Even though it is my state,
let them, now them get Lagos.
I am not doing anything in Lagos care.
Let
Metropolitan city, the best city in the
already
world.
built Lagos.
No. I'm talking about rural communities. I'm talking about rural communities,
Okay.
right? Where the people that are trekking, kilometers to get water. We've seen those videos, and you know how horrible it is. So it is not Lagos. So no concern Lagos. They said Lagos is the best. It's my state, and it hurts me, However, they said it is the best state in the country. Abi, no, I'm talking about rural communities who have to trek kilometers to get to a clean source of water, right? Those that have to leave the country in order to get clean water, those are the kind of communities I'm talking about. That said, having said that, we are starting a giveaway for our Muslim brothers and sisters. Right, we know they have not sighted the moon yet, or maybe they have in Saudi Arabia. We're waiting to signal the end of the Ramadan, right? And so we thought that it is important that we give them a token, right, from the obedient movement, right, to help them celebrate Eid. I put it up on the jumper. What they just need to do, like we did over Christmas, is to fill the Google form with as much information so that we can do an autumn. We don't want people putting their bank details on the timeline. We are not doing that. We want to leave them with their dignity. So please, just they should complete. If you know a Muslim obedient, right, get them to retweet, share it, get them to complete the form, right, and we will start to make payments out. Also, if you feel touched, right, and you decide that you want to help us, right, because the more money we have, the more obedience that we will reach. Please DM me, or I'm DM Dr. AI, who I've been working with to do this. We did Christmas, so it makes sense. I'm rounding up. We did Christmas, so it makes sense for us to do Eid as well. Anyway, thank you. I yield the mic.
All right, thank you very much, Mobi. Just so I'm glad you said that. This is something similar to what was done during the Christmas. So I think that's a good idea. I just want to beg Obidi. I beg, I beg, make una not scare these people to stop this disturbing Peter Obi for all these projects. I beg, I just go beg una. I camp for this comment session. Now this comment session I camp. What I just dey see comments where they give me joy. So please, I need more of this. This tear, I don't know if it's good tears. This is a good tears. They should keep crying. I need you to understand. I need people to understand how this is. The truth is that some of all these, like Saddam said earlier, some of all these boss popping guys and these other guys, the Twitter or the X population of Nigeria is quite also divided. Most of their audience are actually, of course, and for understandable reasons, people from the north as well. So for me, this being like this, if I just want to comment, one person say unbelievable, ungrateful Sokonchin Arewa, ingrate indeed. How many balls have their so-called Maya Arewa provided? These people are the problems of Arewa. Batu Song Chi, make I not cut my tongue. Now outside the place that right now. I know, I know if you cut my tongue, but it's all right. So I think for me, it's that's a good thing. That's why I'm emphasizing it. But Madam Ibrahim drop. So I'll just quickly go to Mr. Steve. After Mr. Steve, I'll go to I think Vasni. You were here initially or for a long time. So Mr. Steve, please go ahead, and I'll come to Vasni.
Thank you very much. Well-meaning Nigeria. Saddam, well done. I don't know what to play. I hope say Arsenal win because I was listening to you and cracking up. I know say now your team now they play. Anyway, greetings everybody, and thank you for kind of adding that PO Norton project to your topic because I did wake up to it today. It's been difficult to kind of find time to get spaces going, but it's very important that we do. So, Saddam, looking forward to you guys keeping it up. I do know, as one of those that can say we are veterans in this fight, we did quite a lot towards that 9 months, a lot of personal sacrifices. So it's not easy to continue at that pace for 4 years, right? So, but more find way do them. It's not easy at all, at all. So well done to the team here at Violence Space. We'll continue to do our best for God and for country. I think I learned that from Saddam. And then it's for God and for country. So let's do what we can. Because if we don't speak, nobody will speak for us. And there's something these guys do. The Ukrainians, throughout the invasion of Russia, they stayed on Twitter I followed them. I don't know whether they're still on, but they were on for like the first 1 year every day because they understand that you shape narrative, and these spaces are very important. You don't know who is passing by, like say Magnifidu will say. So let's get spaces going. I want to encourage other obedience. Somebody dragged me for the space I held the other day. That we know they give a mic, a small account. You can start something as an obedient. Guess what? Nobody told anybody to do anything. We all started at different levels, and we created that following. You can start something. I would love to join spaces that obedience are carrying the important narrative, like fronting PO's project and dragging this very bad government on what they are doing. Play that role of opposition. So don't wait until Violence Space Tuesday. Don't wait until who do I call now? Somebody you think is that person. No, no, no. Or myself. I've also gotten involved in grassroots politics with Edo and all that. So it's harder than before. So please, let's get more voices speaking. As long as the topic is the same, you're not putting air fire on the front. Just do what you can because all of us have different schedules, and it's a marathon. So thank you. Let me thank Saddam for his always very timely initiative by bringing the hashtag. Thank you, Peter Obi. I hope it's trending now. Well, meaning, can you check? Is that trending? Because we started it on my space. We're about 400 plus there. I said, let's tweet hashtag thank you, Peter Obi. That's from Saddam. And I think it's very important. One of the reasons why it's important is the very popular Arise TV. They like to talk about what's trending. I want them to talk about it tomorrow. That what's trending on Twitter is thank you, Peter Obi. So they find out what is trending. And that way we put the topic on the Arise Money Show without paying a dime. So it is powerful to use those in order to shape the narrative. Something that Tinubu does very well, and most other politicians, even in America here, they understand the power of media. We don't have the funding to do that. We all know how many stations, newspapers that Tinubu had gotten over years because he understood the power of media. Today, something can happen like an eclipse, an earthquake, fire, bomb market today for Lagos. You won't see it on TV. You won't see it on paper. People are robbing goats from trailers. People are stealing indomie from suppliers. People are hunger in the land. You won't see it on TV. I was in Kwara State, Saddam. I went to Ilorin for something last time I was in Nigeria, and all through my hotel, it was just TVC. You change channel at TVC. You change channel at TVC. TVC, TVC. So the whole of Kwara na TVC that they watch. They don't have channels there. They don't have Arise. Just TVC. So I wonder why these people think the country is wonderful, right? You know what TVC is. So we don't have such media, but we have social media. So let's use it. This is what we have. Let's use it and not allow them steal from us the very true narrative, like this water project. Shout it, loud it. Don't let anybody gaslight you. If they say, according to Sarah Ibrahim, which I love her tweet, if you say an inferior project, run am. If you say easy, run am. Do your own project. And those people that want a revolution now, let there be revolution on water in Nigeria, particularly northern Nigeria. Let us start seeing your project. Oga, you want to be president, Abi? Run am. Not be when you finish the election, you go Dubai, go sit down. I know call name. You know who they go Dubai. Run water for North. You wey don't do 8 years president. I know I mention Castina. Moon, I don't know what they talk about. Run water for Casina. Let us hear that in Casina State, there's water. This is not about whether P2P did a good borehole, he didn't do the good. Run am. Because actually, to all of us that are Nigerians, everywhere we go in the world, when they run data on us, it will show millions of people without access to water. No matter the English we speak, no matter how well you are dressed or the cologne you are smelling that no water access. You are carrying Nigeria everywhere you go. You submit your passport and somebody do a Google search on Nigeria. How many out of school children? The calamity of Nigeria follows you. Now, why when you the airport, you delay? Now, why when they say, okay, they want to cancel somebody, so if the plane is over full, okay, calm down. Now, because of the baggage of Nigeria. So we must loud projects like this. Antibola, please, I want you to look at Edo as well. We would like to do those balls in Edo. So if you have, I know Malam is in the north, Malam Jabiru. If you have someone in Edo, or if they're on this space, reach out to me. Me, I want to run some water projects in Edo as well. There are very many places in our area that no light.
Stephen, we might need to get a group together so that we have people on the ground giving us information about the location of those communities, and then we then run the publicity and continue to ask for funds, because I feel like this is going to be a bigger than me type project to revenues.
I beg, you just lead it anyway. You are one of our mothers, so lead it. And yeah, I want us to reach out to places because I have to be honest with you guys. My own place where my parents are from, my own village, Umode local government, we have no electricity there. We have no water as well. I think in my community there's borehole, of course, but that is about it. It's not paved. Houses. I'm telling you where I am from. So this is not me. I'm not proud. When you say they go waka for America, you be big boy. My village is a mud village, abandoned. It's about 40 minutes from Benin City. PDP has abandoned us. APC has abandoned these political jobbers. That's my village. I'm using myself as an example. If you go there, it's like you fall into the 19th century. That's where I'm from. And I'm definitely, like now, I'm trying to build a town hall there now, going forward. I'm learning from PO. We must start going back to our village. All of us, we speak Queen's English. You dey Amsterdam, I know one call name. You dey anywhere you dey. We must go back to our villages and start running things at home. Hey, I not call anybody name. But let us connect with these people, because guess what? When election comes, these are our evil politicians who go with Ghana must go. Give them 200 naira and say, vote here. And these are more than us. Whether you like it or not, the majority of Nigerians are in rural areas and the lower class we need to start showing goodwill, not politics now. We're not saying vote. Just do goodwill where you are. Start at your own village. Thank God for obedient movement. If not for obedient movement, I've not been to my village for almost 10 years. But it was for PO campaign I went there. And since I've gotten involved in my state, I'm now going there. They don't know me for my village because that's my ward. So I want us to, all politics is local. Let's not just trend stuff you see on the north. In the south too, go to some places in Delta. Now only boat, one canoe, they don't have anything. And there are a lot of Nigerians there, no school. So if obedient movement can start penetrating as PO is doing across the north, we start building bridges. This is grassroots. Then they will stop gaslighting us and say we are just Twitter talkers. Of course, they can't say that anymore. So this is me saying thank you to the organizers of this space. It's very important that it go on. But let's also not forget that what PO is doing is showing example for what we can do. And let us support this effort. Thank you, Saddam. Thank you, well-meaning, and my brother Jimmy, and everybody on the house. I agree to now.
Yeah, thank you very much, Mr. Steve. And please, guys, please, I don't know why I go to see beg people. If the if I talk now, say hashtag Erufai, everybody will start doing. Hashtag thank you, Peter Obi top problem. Please, let's 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 like Mr. Steve said, it's very important. These are the kind of things. I mean, there's nothing you can't go and dribble. And people don't. I have experienced this water issue firsthand. Some I don't get some kind of experience, because based on my work, I've had to travel to some places. But I mentioned some of the places I've had to travel to. Some people will show. Maybe like people like Manam Jabri go no. Edges. I've been in a place, and this was not even any of those places. This was actually in Abuja. This was somewhere inside Kuje local government area of Abuja. I've been in a place where we were somewhere like inside a farm, and I was washing my leg, right? We were done walking and all that. I was washing my leg on all these water streams that flow. If you know Kuje very well, you probably know there's like a mini river around that place. I was washing my leg on one end, and I was seeing somebody using bottle to carry water from the other end. Like me, I'm washing my leg. I'm washing my leg here, and I'm seeing the other person from the other side carry the water, like he's fetching the water to drink on the other side. And I'm like, and this like mud, even the water. I mean, when they wash my legs, I just want to wash the mud come out, then go use clean water to wash it later. So even the water I was using, I didn't think was clean enough for washing my leg. But somebody else was drinking it on the other end. And this is in the FCT. So it's not, I'm not telling, this is not Gasky or somewhere in Adamawa local government or anywhere in Sokoto. This is in the FCT. So what Peter Obi is doing, if you think it's easy, they say make you go run now. Your run now, make we see. And I have a challenge for all these that what's popping. I just have a challenge. These are the one people that are saying they want. If you have mind, it's a simple challenge. Go to where Peter Obi has drilled this ball. Don't go as a bandit that you are. Just go daytime and tell them that the ball is too substandard. You want to destroy it. Like announce it. Don't go as a bandit, because I know some of you are really bandits. Just go say this ball is too substandard. I want to destroy it, and carry stick and start to destroy it. I want to know what happens after. If you have mind, run up. All right, let's go straight to.
Wait a minute, Lao, I forgot something important. Let
Yeah,
me just quickly, 30 seconds. Lao, guys on the space, I forgot to also tell you guys that it is exactly, when you were doing this thing in the presidential election. 5 months, 2 weeks to election in Edo State. 5 months, 2 weeks. I want to appeal to everyone on this space and beyond. Please support Olumide Akpata for Edo, support the PO agenda, support the New Nigeria vision, whatever ways you can. It is 5 months to that election. In spite of all the noise, that election date is set. INEC is not changing it for anything. Therefore, I want to appeal to you. Edo election has to be center. It is the next election for us. After that one, we'll go Anambra, go collect Anambra join. It is part of the whole project of building that new Nigeria. So I won't be doing my job if I don't quickly highlight that Olumide Akpata is our guy. So please promote that candidate any way you can, because he intends to follow in the footprints of Alex Oti and Peter Obi to make sure that Nigerians know that good governance is not rocket science. If easy, run am.
Yeah, all right. Thank you very much, Mr. Steve. And that was actually spot on. I think sometime next week or thereabout, the campaign will officially kick off, and Olumide Akpata will need all the help from obedient global. There's obedient local and global and local. So let's keep helping to promote Olumide Akpata. If not for anything, for Peter Obi, it's very important. All right, quickly, I'm going to go straight to Vasni. After Vasni, let's see if we can make maybe shorter submissions. After Vasni, we'll take a lady, so I'll come to Arewa Chick, then Polonium. I'll just take everybody as much as we can like that. Vasni, go ahead.
Good evening. Please confirm you can hear me.
Yep, can hear you.
Okay, first I want to thank the Violence Space guys for bringing up this platform for us all the time to share some of these burning issues. APC destroying FG institution, custom. I don't know who can remember this story of Chief Dapo Sarumi. Good evening. The then information minister under Obasanjo. It was reported that his convoy got involved in an accident in Lagos after a night of Owambe in Lagos as a minister. And Obasanjo heard of it. That accident happened, and it was reported that Chief Dapo Sarumi and his team, the minister's team, that should have helped people to get to hospitals, when you get to the hospital, issues of no bed and all, help them to get help, and the man ran away. So it became like a hit and run thing. Obasanjo heard of it, and that was the end of Chief Dapo Sarami's appointment. And we also had the issue of Tafa Balogun. When Obasanjo heard that story, he could have ignored. We all know the story of Tafa Balogun. So for me, APC keeping silent on issues like this, scandals like this, scandals like this, like the one in custom. It's not just about the individuals being mentioned, IBD Dende, the custom general, and all the, it's about the institution. How is Oyibo people looking at us? How are they looking at us? These people, this kind of scandal, no word, no press release from the federal government, even if it's to fake it, to say, oh, IBD then has been arrested for questioning. You go lodge am for Nikonoga Hilton, say, guy, just stay here first. Mo they manage this thing. You know, no attempt to even salvage anything to say, oh, we are trying to save the name of the institution. What does this mean? It means that the APC as a party does not care truly about Nigeria. This is about state capturing. Tinubu is a perfect merchant of that. We've seen it in Lagos, you know, how he has done it over the years, capturing the monarchy, capturing the judiciary, the Agbero system, you know, even to Agbero system, to the market system. Everything is under his control. That is what we are seeing. Because if I were to be a government, the APC government, that kind of a scandal breaks on an institution like the custom. The custom is a major artery of Nigeria's economy. Judging the circumstance, the Nigerian economy right now needs every revenue coming out from custom. During my hustling days, I've done agent work at custom. I know what is obtainable there. You bribe every table to gate man for your container to leave the port. I'm not even making this up. You will bribe a gate man. Of course, the gate man is also a custom officer. He's not just ordinary aboki or something. He's a custom officer. You have to bribe every table. So just imagine how much the government is losing through the leakage in custom. An overcall smuggling, right? Smuggling does not just hurt our revenue base, it also hurts local economies, right? Now, from the work of this guy, Shoyombo, right, we now see that smuggling also endangers us security-wise, because the kind of things coming in through illegally into the country, weapons and all that, is what is fueling insecurity in Southeast and enabling it in the North, and all the other small arms, small and light weapons that is littered all over the country. And the APC government is quiet. So for me, Nigerians need to start understanding this thing. That when the obedient movement is speaking, we're not speaking because of PO per se. We're also speaking because we want to safeguard and salvage this country. Look at what PO is doing in the North, the water thing. I am shocked. Something as simple as water is lacking in the North in so much way that is impacting on lives, that people have to trek to Niger Republic and Abi Chad to get clean and potable water. And somebody took out his personal money to go and drill a borehole, and you're making fun. I'm seeing people like Jafet or Moju, those guys, I call them gig boy, call the gig boy. Statesmen shamefully and embarrassingly try to gaslight obedient and gaslight PO. Are you serious? Are you really serious? Stephen was talking about his village in Uwode. Is it Uwode? I hope I got that correct. The good thing with Benin is that Edo State is, because I'm familiar with Edo State. I have, I have maternal, my mom is from there, right? So because of the presence of diaspora involvement in Edo State, right? Every home in Edo State, not necessarily every home, but a large number of homes in Edo State have people living abroad, in Europe, in America. As they are building house, in fact, the first thing they say there is, I bet, make sure say borrow they there. In fact, that's the criteria to even start the project. This is what has made Edo State to have, even you go to a rural area where you have someone abroad building house, there's borehole. And once he drills his borehole, he will connect water outside, so everybody else is coming to fetch from there, Whenever they pump, they don't pump, people will come and fetch water. Obviously, that is not happening up north, right? So a guy called Was Popping or Was whatever he calls it, B Popping, I don't know what he's called himself, is trying to make fun of that somebody is bringing water. I just learned today that in the Islamic faith, someone who drills a bore, who gives the source of water, receives a blessing forever. So all these are Agbada wearing guys from the North never wanted this blessing forever. They never wanted it forever. They'll rather be selling half-truth. They'll rather be creating chaos among ethnic groups. They'll rather be causing serious dangers in the North.
Vasily, can you hear me?
Look at...
Yeah,
yes,
okay, I
please.
was expecting you to round up because I only made the sound. Go ahead, but just round up in 30 seconds.
Oh, great. So you can create all this chaos in the North. You cannot provide water. He's taking PO to bring his 1 naira to drill borehole for your people to drink and have portable clean water they can use to feed to drink for themselves and give their livestock. And you have an opinion. This is very
Yeah,
shameful. And I think Obedient movement, we need to be proud of what we have achieved. We'll continue to push this thing. It's not one race, it's a marathon. We'll run this
yeah.
race and we'll win this race.
All
Thank
right,
you very
thank you very
much.
much, Vasney. I totally agree. I'm personally proud of what Peter is doing. Like, you have to see my green right now. It's from here to here. It's really like, what this man is doing is exceptional for real. Anyway, I'll quickly go to Aribachik and I'll come to Polonium drops, I think. Okay. I mean, after Aribachik, we'll take Johnson.
All right, thank you. Well-meaning Nigeria. Good evening, everyone. Emir Saddam. Well done. All right, so my submission is first. Okay, let me just quickly answer Mommy B. Mommy B, there is no moon sighting again. No. Once the no sight moon for 29, and it means you have to do 30. They don't have to look for any moon to declare Salah. So Salah is automatically tomorrow,
Aribachik,
whether
calm
the time the
down. You
moon
don't
comes.
add 1 day, just 1 day. Why you just call it?
I beg, 30 days, easy. If easy, run out.
Congratulations.
Thank you. All right, so I just want to use this medium to thank Peter Obi for what he is doing in the north. What they cannot do is what he is doing, and he's already threatening their relevance in the north. Because take it or leave it, their relevance is depleting by the day. That's where they are scared. Their relevance in the sense that the Rankadede group of people that used to come and sit in the front of their gate from morning to night might now start using their senses, and that's what they're scared of. Thank you, Peter Obi, for what you're doing. The real people who are suffering, who are the poor and masses of the north, they appreciate you. And even if I no follow you go where you do that thing, I can assure you that they are praying for you every time. And anybody that comes or anybody that cares to listen, they will always tell anybody that cares to listen what you have done. Don't the idea of these ones that are being paid to come and sabotage or talk down on what he has done are people who are being paid to spoil the good work he is doing. I can assure you that they would not succeed. They're already scared of what is going to be the outcome in 2027. This man is only doing thank you. He's not even campaigning, no. He's just doing thank you. How many people will go to a place to do thank you and still give something of that nature? See, when it comes to when people are rich, not be everybody rich. Oh. I can tell you can have stupendous money and you are not still rich. And I will tell you why. It is one thing to be rich, and it's another thing for you to have the mind to give back to the people, to support and help people from that same richness that you have. It's not everybody that have that mind. If it's rich people, do not have them in abundance, I can assure you. And I can assure you that in those same number of people that are rich, if you are to go back to their communities, when I mean communities, they are deep-rooted communities, they are still affected with the no water thing. An example of what we talked about here the last time, the DSS boss, something beach that is community. If they did not do that documentary, they wouldn't have known that such community that somebody of that caliber came out from is suffering from water. So whoever is propagating evil to tarnish the image of this man that has come out to liberate the people of the north, God will punish you and no good will find you. As you want to deprive these people of good coming to them, you and your generation will be deprived of any good. Because I don't see any well-meaning person that have any little humanity left in them that will try to talk down on a goodwill. The same goodwill that you yourself, you have not been able to do. The same goodwill that the people you are going to go and do Bambiala to have, you have not told them to do. The same people used to go and do Rankadede for that, give you 5,000, 10,000 to come and propagate lies on Twitter. You have not told them that, please, my people need water or this community need water. God will punish all of you.
Ami.
The north will be liberated.
Ami.
And that man that will do it is Peter Obi. Right before your very eyes, he will be accepted than the same people that are from the same place with them. That is their fear. They don't want these people's eyes to be clear. And we're working on something. It happened on Steve's space, and I can tell you that, Steve, if you notice I did not finish that space, I quickly swung into action. We're not just going to keep talking. You see that grassroots, those people that really needs this message, they will hear it, whether they like it or not. We will get there, and nothing will happen. Nigerians will know that the real people that have their interests at heart are the people that actually give them those basic necessities, those basic things that they've been denied for 30, 40 years. Thank you very much.
All right, thank you very
Hey,
much, Ariwachi.
this one na cause she can't cause, so she no do submission. No.
No, see, don't say now people wait on. You don't say if you don't experience something, like if you've ever seen where how bad these issues are, I think some of the things that are shaping me as a person is my experience. I've said this before. Salam, you want to say something?
See, Jimmy, well, we know
Yeah, go ahead.
our leaders are wicked, but you see, northern elites are straight from the devil's kitchen.
Bam.
If you've not been to the north, you don't understand. There is let me blow your mind. I think you guys can use Google and check. I think one of the first 10 most expensive houses in the world is in Medugri. A billionaire called Mederibe. Google that house. That house is, I think they say, it's 10 times worth more than Buckingham Palace. The amount of wealthy people that sit in the north. You know when we come out and speak on this platform, people don't understand. That our solid mineral space should have opened the eyes of every Nigerian to understand why we are where we are today. The oil of Nigeria belongs to Nigeria. The solid minerals of Nigeria belongs to individuals. We are one of the top producing nations in gold, diamonds. You'll be shocked that the finest of diamonds are in Nigeria. And are in the north. But now individuals stand on top of this thing, Colombido's land, they chop this money, they create wealth for themselves, and you think we don't have rich people in the south now. The amount of billionaires, raw cash billionaires in the north, you'll be shocked. But help your people is a problem. It is just a shame, honestly speaking. So you see all these vuvuzelas, and the ones that have tried to educate their children are educated, that are sent abroad. They are the ones that you see them sponsor their friends to come out and make sure that these same people don't get the privilege that their parents have given them. So you see them on the probably tomorrow is Salah. I wish some of our obedience can just make a videos from all these their big men, their houses. People will line up in their thousands in front of the house just to collect rice, just to collect meat. Then they sell for them the narrative of Munem in Nigeria. Now we get Nigeria. No education, no water, no light, no nothing. Look at the picture that I think my sister Masu Zafi posted today of one of the bandits that was caught by vigilante. That boy is up to 14 years. So we are opening the eyes of the northern people to see that their enemies are not, and they make them not believe that your enemy is that Igbo man. Your enemy is that person from the south. Your enemy as a northern Nigerian is your political elite. That don't want to make you, they don't want people to leave that shackles. They keep you guys enslaved to not stealing your wealth and keep just permanently keep Nigeria the way we are. They have houses in Dubai, have houses in all the church places in the world. Almost it's a shame, honestly speaking. We just have to educate, and that's why I tell obedience most time. Please, that spirit of generalization that is to enter many of us. You just see something and say, "Oh, all the Northerners are, all the Yorubas are, all the Igbos are." Please, that spirit is an evil spirit. That you are informed today, there are millions of our kind that do not even understand what we're saying here. They are not informed. Don't jump to put everybody in a basket, please. So when you see the ones that their eyes are opening, you support them, you push, amplify. I keep saying it, amplify their voices. I thank God so we don't make our sister erratic influence already. It's to make every other our people from North that you know that they are speaking truth to power, because it's very difficult to. It's very difficult. If you don't support them, they'll fall back to their shells. We have to displace the voices of people like Waspapi, Bashara. These are the criminals. These are the people that directly get food from the table of these people that have kept that region in poverty. If we don't take their voices out and empower voices of real Nigerians, of a nobody, that's what they're scared. That voice of a nobody, the voice of a nobody is becoming a voice of somebody. That is what they don't want to ever happen in the North. When the South are all open, we're all liberal. You have information in your hand. Do you know when they said, how many, Atiku said it during the election? You heard him say during pre-election that majority of our voters are not online. He said it, they brag with it. It's a systemic error that we must correct ourselves. And Peter is doing that work. So that work Peter is doing in the North, that work needs to continue. We need to amplify it every single day. And I thank God, you see, Peter been in this year has gone to like 7 states. Obedience, we never amplify them before. We never open spaces like this, shout about them. Or we shout about that LP boss, LP there, LP there. We shout on, we are shouting about things that do not even matter yet. Until they have, God bless you, Bashar Ahmed. God, I mean, why you think you curse them? Maybe I'm going to bless them. I will bless them because they are the reason why we are having these spaces now. They are the reason why we are active, because had even that you would have seen that water and kept quiet, I can bet you we'll not be talking about it. We would have just passed. Oh, it's one of those things Pierre is doing now. But in our spirit of defensive, our Manchester United spirit, the spirit of defending, as they don't begin to attack people, all of our blockers stand up. Hey, no, and the whole world is seeing right now that Peter Obi actually is doing something in the North. So please, children of the roasted corn, you don't know what you're doing. Every publicity is good publicity, as long as the cause is indeed a good cause. Well, Ninja, back to you.
Yep. Now, what they give me joy like this, it's very important. I mean, like I was saying, if you've not experienced this, or if you've not cited this, it's you won't understand. You won't understand. I was far somewhere, in a place that close to somewhere they call Ngaski in Nigeria. If you don't know where Ngaski is, put Ngaski on Google and just tell Google to show you Nigeria's map. You know where that is. If you walk out from Ngaski, you don't enter Nigeria. And I have never it's still a picture in my head. I think I've said it a couple of times. After we had finished eating in a place, this was a place that I couldn't, God forgive me, but it was difficult for me to eat because the place wasn't really presentable. Let me put it like that. I couldn't really eat food, so I had to eat just meat. So I ate only meat as food just all through. I didn't like it, but I just feel like, okay, you won't believe it. As the person that, as we finish, don't crack bone now, just the bone they plate. As the person that was coming to clear the plate picked the plate, some children ran in, and they ran in with plates in their hand, and the person was putting, when they distribute food, give many people, was, sharing it on, like, put like some bones on this person's plate, put some bone on another person's plate, like just shared it for all of them. I really, at something I didn't really know the concept of Almajiri. I didn't. I just, it was just a word, and it was then it dawned on me that initially I was like, ah, these people, these are they love their dogs. They came to carry bones for their dog. Ah, and I like looked and looked at my northern friend. My friend now looked at me like, as in, you are not informed too. What's wrong with you? Are you pretending? That's when it dawned on me that this is this thing I've been hearing. As in, I'm saying it now, it looks simple, but if you experience it, you'll be pained to the deepest part of like your soul, you'll be very, very pained, and it's just crazy. Anyway, I'll go to Mr. Colade. Okay, Johnson, I know I said we were going to go before. I'm not seeing your hands up. Are you here now?
Oh, yeah,
Okay.
well-meaning Nigeria.
Yeah, go
Sorry.
ahead. After which I'll come to Mr. Colade.
Oh, okay. Yeah. So, thank you so much, well-meaning Nigeria. Thank you, Emia Saddam. I know the stress and everything it takes for you guys to keep this space up running. Thank you guys for what you guys are doing. Jimmy, thank you, Madam Bolanle Arewa Chick. So I'm just going to say good evening, good afternoon to everyone here. I think the topic, what you guys are doing is actually very timely. To be very honest with you guys, I don't want to take the conversation back. Jimmy have talked about it. Emir Saddam have talked about it. When I heard about the rumor of the air Rufai nonsense, I was kind of a little bit sad. And in fact, I never wanted to amplify it. I just made a comment on few spaces I went to, but I never made any post on that. So that is actually pure nonsense. So I think the conversation we are having here is actually the most important conversation that we should be having as the current opposition parties. I'm just going to say real quickly, my observation is sometimes we kind of spend our energy and a lot of our times dwelling on things that I think are not really important, the issues that we are supposed to really be looking at, we kind of let them goes by. There are a lot of things these APC cabals are really doing that we need to be amplifying. A lot of them, both in custom, the topic we are having today, and also if you look at the budget and the electricity tariff, what the electricity minister is saying, I think we have a lot of materials that we should be amplifying. And one other observation I had is most of the times I've had like people having different opinions. Labour Party has their issues, and people trying to talk down about people joining the Labour Party and the rest. I would just want to say that we should be having a united front. Labour Party might not be perfect, but for now, that is the vehicle that we are using. So each places I've talked to, I've said it often at time. I think many people here that have heard me spoken before, they will know of it. If you are in Nigeria, you need to be a card-carrying member of Labour Party. I'm just going to reiterate that using this space here. Yeah, you need to be a card-carrying member of Labour Party. Forget about whatever that is happening in Labour Party. We have to effect the change, and the changes we really need to do has to come from inward. It's not going to come from outside. So there is no way we can be able to effect the kind of changes that we really want without we being part of it. So I'm just going to say that please, if you're in Nigeria, you need to be part of the Labour Party. Find time to go register as a member, card carrying member of Labour Party. I think it's very important. Then the other thing I'm just going to say real quickly is I think, in fact, Saddam, Jimmy, you guys have already talked about it. So I'm just saying it more like repetition. We need to really have like an organized format, whereby our messaging should be very organized. Like, we don't need to spend time on what the APC guys really wanted us to talk about. We should have messaging, and that messaging should be that of the opposition. We should be highlighting all the ills, all the bad things APCs are doing. The good thing about it is Obedient, we actually have a good product. So it kind of makes it easier for us to sell and market. The major problem APC actually had with Peter Obi is that the character trait of Peter Obi is actually in contrast to what Tinubu is as a person. The character trait of Tinubu and that of Peter Obi is like light and darkness. So whatever Peter Obi is doing is actually showing the inefficiency or deficiency of Tinubu. So, and that is why they always attacked him. Regardless of whatever he's doing, they will always want to attack him. So I think we shouldn't be distracted by any of the attack they are giving on P2B. Jimmy talked about we going on offense. Yeah, I think it's important we can do that. So thank you, well-meaning Nigeria.
All
I
right.
appreciate your time. Saddam, thank you so much, you guys. I appreciate you guys.
Thank you very much, Johnson. Thank you very much.
Yeah.
And now that you've even talked about, and I really agree with you on the LP part of the conversation. Yeah, actually, I think it's something still in the works. Private fact is, I think, is working on I'm sure by tomorrow thereabouts it should be in public. It's working on bringing the Lagos State's LP chairperson, who is pretty much and obedient. I know a lot of people have their point of view, but I think it would be a good opportunity for people to also engage and know what and also know different perspectives. Like
Abure self reach out. Abure say won't come on space.
so and I mean the truth is that whether or not we agree with what they have to say, you know, Salam, I tell you, like I said, nobody is getting protection. Anybody want conspiracy come anyway.
Abure say una don't damage in image. Say he needs right of reply. Say he needs right of reply on tweet.
anyway.
I thought I'll go tell obedience on Twitter first.
Oh, not fear obedient. Now,
So if you people want Abure, Starboy Abure to come on space, please let me know in the comment section. That's all I want to do. Please, for the amount of people that want to listen to Abure on space, I will veto it. If not, I will cancel it. He wants to come on. Say he needs right of reply. Right of reply. If people want to, let me know. If people don't want, let us know. Let's go on.
yeah.
Please, there's a serious election going on now.
Saddam,
Serious
what do you want to talk this
election.
thing? Yeah, I want to talk about.
Serious election is going on now by the Mohawk President Mohawk, and our own NCs. I am not happy with the result I'm seeing on that elections. Please, Vawulence, our NCs is contesting for presidency with Mohawk is on the timeline. 10 more hours to vote. And NCs have just 97%. Only 97%. Please, can we make it 100%? Everybody, please go and vote for NCs. Thank you. Back to you.
Oh, see, I was saying it. I said I can bet, and I'm serious that if this was taken to real life, it will repeat itself.
Well, which kind of wahala be this one now? I don't win the guy last year already now. Why not they bring this thing back here again? I win already last year. Which kind of team be this one now? It's
You
overkill.
don't finish your tenure, Jimmy. You don't finish. The guy wants to article. He wants to run again. So allow him run again. I mean, it's allowed. Anyway, thank you very much. Like Saddam said, so we'll see if we can have first, most likely, Pastor Dio to also let's drill responsibly, not drill insultively. So let's drill and also tap into what some of them were thinking, could hear their side of the story. All right, quickly, I'll take Mr. Colade. After Mr. Colade is the Chikwelu.
Please, can someone go before me? Let one person go before
Yeah,
me,
that's
please.
fine. Let me quickly take Eze Chikwelu, then Night Usa. Dr. Olu, I can see you. Don't worry. I will let you know when I have to call you, so that if you need to go to toilet.
Okay, good morning, good afternoon, good evening, everybody, anywhere you are. Let me start on existing protocol. Emir Saddam, well-meaning Jimmy, Bolanle, the rest of the crew.
My brother, no verse, I beg. Just 1 minute, no verse, please. Please, guys, I just made a poll right now, so we don't have to end the comment section. Please, Vote on the poll. Should we bring Abure on space? Please, it's up on the on the jumbotron. Just vote. The highest vote on the platform will determine, and the vote will be expiring tomorrow. So if you know other people that want to come and vote for yes or no, please let them vote with the on the tweet on the platform, and we'll make a decision from the poll. Yeah. Thank you. Please go on, my brother.
Okay. Well, today has been interesting. Referencing the PO water project in the north. Um, my response to it when I saw it was actually genuinely from place of anger, because I was genuinely angry when I saw people started tweeting nonsense, you know, trying to change narrative, as if you are supposed to put up some gold-plated structure just to give people who need water to drink, you know. And somehow I just made it a task. I said every tweet I will see today, tweeting against that, I will respond well with pictures, because I was angry, because if you have ever been in a position to actually give somebody something, work hard for something, then give it to someone, you will really understand what P2B is doing. Politics aside, let's just put politics aside, if you've ever been in position of seeing people, going through difficulty and extend hands to them, you will come to terms with what P2B is doing apart from politics. So when I saw people reposting it, I was like, this is absolute crap. Should never, never, ever be accepted. It doesn't make sense. You know, election is over, no one is campaigning, but this guy just woke up from his own money. This guy has no reason. He could be in Dubai, he could be anywhere balling, chilling with his family, and he won't owe anything to anybody. But he took it upon himself. This may sound very funny, but if it was in like maybe 13th century or 11th century Europe, P2B will be crowned a saint. And today, or some of us will be praying, Saint P2B pray for us. With what he has shown, the kind of personality he is, right? So please, 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 if you are here or you know anybody that you know that have not made a post on this water issue, let me tell you what you're doing. You are doing a grave injustice to your unborn generations. I didn't say their unborn generation, I mean your own unborn generations. Why did I say that? What we do today is what people that will come in the next 50 years will stand on. When you look at Europe, you look at the Western world, you look at China, you look at everywhere you go, every country we seek visa, we kill ourselves, we die, we are ready to give our arms to go to, right? You go there, you get in there, you see ordinary people on the street who naturally should not stand shoulder to shoulder with you. They will come and they will talk to you, and you look at them and you shake your head. They are doing that because there was some P2B and some violencers and some obedient, maybe 100 years ago, that laid foundation for them. Think about it in that context. And it's no joke. That is how it is. Nothing happens by accident. Someone has to put in work. This guy is putting in serious work. Our job is to first of all do this battle. You see, this social media, this online battle, right? Because there are three types of war. Every space I've spoken to, I've always said there are three types of war: war of bomb and bullets, economic war, and media war. Media war is all about perception. We should never see, if you hold person for neck, if you put your knee on anybody's neck on this matter, even if the person is shouting, I cannot breathe, please don't take it off. You are allowed, because you're not just fighting for Labour Party. For me, this is not even about Labour. This is not about anything. This is about unborn generation. Remember this song. No matter where you come from, I think it's by Peter Touch. As long as you're a black man, you're an African, whether you like it or not, even if you had your children abroad, right? Anywhere they appear, as long as they have black skin, if someone sees them, the first impression that will come to mind is Africa. what will be that impression? The kind of brown water that young boy was drinking in the pictures making rounds, the kind of dirty brownish water that those women are scooping water from. P2B is trying to change that narrative. If everybody can build on what P2B is doing, right? People will stop having those pictures in their mind. And when they see you anywhere you are in the world, they will respect you. That is why I said, if you've not retweeted, if you've not done any battle on this today and tomorrow and going forward, you are doing your own unborn generation injustice. I'm seriously taking it personal. Everybody should take it personal. P2B is an uncommon man. He's an
Yeah.
uncommon human being. People like him, you don't see them every time. You see them once in 100 years. I pray, I honestly pray that we don't lose him. Thank you.
All right. Thank you very much, Eze Chikwelu. That's totally agree with you. Please, I see people. I understand that whenever we say, okay, let's trend and hashtag, like let's what we are doing now, hashtag thank you Peter Obi. Some people maybe because you don't, your mind is telling you I don't have anything I can't write. I don't have anything in my head I can write. In this case, thank you Peter Obi is a complete statement on its own. That hashtag thank you Peter is it, so you don't need to. I mean, if you can't do anything, you don't need to write extra story if you can't. If you can't even find any picture, of which there are so many pictures online, you don't need to. If all you can say, someone just told me now, someone just tagged me now, and say, well, meaning, there are over how many people? I don't even know. Seven. Yeah, okay, so it was correct. There are about 700 people on this place, and hashtag thank you, Peter Obi is not trending. They know they owe me now. See you now, see. So please just go type it hashtag thank you, Peter Obi. I mean, it's not much, but it's very, very important. And it's free publicity. We will not pay for Arise airtime. We might even have it on Arise TV tomorrow on what's trending. So that's very important. But to also clarify, I know Ezekiel painted like a very uh, vivid picture. And if you, for those are for our foreign people here or people that do not understand the lingua, when he said, put your knees on somebody's neck, even if the person is saying, I can't breathe, don't remove it. It is not literally. It's a slang that represents that just says keep pushing the narrative. It's not, and that's pretty much online, not physically. All right, just needed to clear that. I'll go straight to Night Osa, after which I'll go to Dr. Olu. If you're on the speaker session, intend to speak here, ensure your hand is up so I can be sure you're ready. Go ahead, Night Osa.
Good evening, everyone. Good evening, Mia Saddam, women in Nigeria, Jimmy, Bolane. My own is that since they say the water that our president Peter Osamede Obi, that they don't like the way he fix it, they should go and fix their own. They should go and create their own. Which concern the cup I say they drink water. As long as the water I'm drinking is satisfying. And what APC is doing, I just think that okay, if it's Peter B that 45 $460,000 age is not compiling together. Just imagine what this Ronu or APC will be doing to us. Eh? Just imagine it. The light is not the tariff in light, they are increasing it 20 hours. Where for Nigeria they get 20 hours? I'm in Lagos. I now check Osaro post one Edo State. It show Bowo. I say we should Bowo 20 hours. Where Okosodi? Abisio. Where 20 hours? Just they make us feel as if we are foolish people in this country. Me, I don't tire because the way they are treating us, like these people, just like what one person was saying at one space shoes. These people are acting like zombies. It's like by the time they join APC, their brain will not be functioning well. They will come up with one plan. Urge money is bigger than education loan. I don't understand though. Eh? Please. And I'll be dropping my submission now. I'll be dropping now for Edo State. Please, we should rally out with Akbata because very important. I like what is going on. So make I see as Obaseki take enter Edo North. It go sweet daddy sha.
All right.
Thank
All
you.
right. Thank you very much, Naito, sir. Thank you very much. All right. I was about to break the news that, yep, depends on what your setting looks like or where you are. After thank you, Peter, I'll be trending on my end. I'm actually trying to put up a screenshot. But we need to raise them. I see who party where they bench. They be like say party the trend. Party where they bench. Eh? The trend as the would be like say they on top as thank you, Peter, will be party where the bench today. Hmm? So even Arsenal that I don't win their match, they win the trend. So I don't know why I don't know why thank you, Peter Obi is not trendy. Anyway, let's go straight to. Please let's keep tweeting hashtag thank you Peter. If that's all you can write, it's okay. Hashtag thank you Peter Obi. It's very important. Let's quickly go to who did I call before Dr. Olu? Dr. Olu don't drop. All right, I think Mr. Kolade is ready now. After Mr. Kolade, I'm going to go to A.O. Yusuf.
My people, God bless you real good. Emi Asadam, I greet you. Well meaning. Sister B, God bless you. Jimmy, thank you so much. Look, obedience, make you not taking our flowers. Man, I'm just laughing because it's just funny to me. I don't know who thought about it or who came up with that concept. Because to me, it's just like he who God want to punish, Abi. I think the gods want to punish. They first run mad. Because whoever came up with these concepts of trying to fly that narrative, I think I'm sure they are paymaster now. They'll be regretting their action because sincerely I think what we could not have done all the while, at least a golden opportunity just came on a platter of gold, and we're able to publicize all that which have been happening that we did not like. We didn't see any big deal to it, and I'm so happy for that. I'm happy, and I want to thank everyone for that. That on the side, for me, there is fire on the mountain. And I think APC, and not just APC, even if APC knows it, especially from the northern side of Nigeria. And if this could hit them this much, could touch them this much, pain them this much, then there's something to it. The liberation of the people, of the so-called the soldiers in that north, they're about to be liberated. And I think I support what people have said earlier. It is time for us to double whatever is happening there. That borehole that is paining them, that the people are rejoicing, but their elites are like they are going mad over. No, 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 no. We need to double that borehole. They need to that madness. They need to display it like in the town square very well, so that their people would know that all these years they have been the one reaping them of the benefits of democracy, of the benefit of their entitlement as Nigerians. And I'm just happy. I'm happy because I really don't see this kind of news. It is obedience that usually I just see it from them because most of these people have already blocked them. So I know I don't have time for whatever, but I'm just happy about the response. Let's keep trending the hashtag. But at least one thing, there's just one thing. Peter Obi is doing the right thing. That is all I see in all of this. I yield. Thank you.
All right, thank you very much, Mr. Kolade. Spot on. I think that's the most important part. Oh yeah, no, raise them. Hashtag thank you, Peter Obi is up. All right,
Well,
Dr.
meaning,
Oluwa.
1 minute, real quick. See, when I said this, I've said it many times and I'm going to repeat it again. As a Yoruba man, I personally, from experience, I personally believe na Igbo person if he fix that country. This is my own personal belief. Oh, if you like, go to court. That's your wahala. And children of the roasted corn, you know my TL and my DM. Come, I'm ready. Has anyone noticed what is going on with airline tickets in Nigeria right now? Have you seen how they are reducing their ridiculous rated high prices just because of airpiece? Just because of airpiece. You now don't see how they reduce their prices. You now don't see them. After they go, they shout, Omon Nani. Wait till Yoruba had the chance. Jimo Ibrahim, he had the chance to run it. He spent it, he squandered the money. An Igbo man came up with this. They've done everything to frustrate him, but he still stood his ground. Mention one governor that has outdone Alex Oti. Mention one governor, I dey wait for now, children of the roasted corn. One governor that can stand right next to Alex Oti. To jẹ́ pé ìlara ti báyé yín jẹ́ any small thing. Igbo. I am going to bàjẹ́. All of you are just mad. If God says now the tribe will go fix that country, and you guys keep saying, God forbid, you will not progress. You will never progress. I will keep telling you guys the facts. God has given them what it takes to excel in anywhere they are. The moment you accept that, things will start changing in your life. That country will be the talk of the world. The Yoruba you put there, what has the Yoruba done to profit you? And your lori buruku, oni lara, oni jekuje, emura sori buruku yin. Look at what British Airways, see their prices now. See their prices, Lufthansa, all of them, see their prices. Just because of airpiece. Emurasi. Oju gbogbo wa lo ma se. As for me, Peter Obi is the number one man. As long as that man is in Labour Party, I dey with am gidigba. If una like, go jump 3rd Mainland Bridge. If God talks in Igbo, go fix that country. So it shall be. Hey! How do you hate a single tribe so much? I can't comprehend. And the Samuel Ekpa version of the Yoruba side, grandson, what do they call him? That one to bring one breakdown to explain the categories of Yorubas, the categories of Omoluabis, the categories of how solid your Yorubaness is.
I beg Jimmy, which category is that, beg?
My brother, I don't even dare that table. I be pure Mwale. Very useless sort of people. I know dare that table just because I dey support P2B. I know dare that table. And I don't want to be on that. What benefit is that table going to do to me?
Jimmy, he made like 12 categories. They have just left. They have just released him from prison. Don't worry. You know what? He probably Jimmy. Apparently, he has only been released from prison. He probably is on license or he's on probation. We go report him. I will find out. Which probation office he is, and I will begin to report him. Let him continue.
Have you guys for one minute think about what I want to say now? That probably this conspiracy theory. This one just came out from my head, though. We cannot reason now. He's now working for the people that don't want Nigeria to work.
Before, what are you talking about?
Let's say the truth.
Long time ago.
Let's say the truth.
What makes you think? Because now 4 years they give, I never even used to. What makes you think they don't be there and facilitating release safe?
Making can cause more problem because those people don't want Nigeria to work.
We know how they take operate. Look, my people, just keep doing as you're doing. I've met wonderful Igbo people. Keep doing what you're doing. Just be focused. If you are bitter, I will come at you. But keep doing what you're doing. I beg of you. Don't worry. You see the way you excel. You see the way you excel. Just keep being you. Don't overdo. Don't go around abusing any Yoruba people. No. Just keep doing what you're doing. Don't worry. The thing just crossed my mind. I just thought I should bring it up. And I'll keep speaking the truth. Back to you, well meaning.
Yes, and you could. Uh, anyway, what's it called?
When we enter, you be 45th category. 45th category.
Anyway, Dr. Olu, I see you're up now, but are you available now?
No, please, I'll give me some minutes.
Okay, that's fine. Ayo Yusuf, please go ahead.
Dr. Olu, when we catch that guy again, now your hospital go send him, make you give him injection for his skull. And you go take him injection.
All these Yusuf people, why not they use initials? Try and be Ayo Yusuf again. Go ahead, sir.
Oga Wemini, if I tell you about this initial, wetin you don person go dey quote me. I no know where I go check inside my Twitter, see my full name. Come dey call me say I at ten d which secondary school for Lagos. I just laugh tire. All these your Oga Jimmy younger brothers dem wey dey find who dey go fight as they no fit fight am. Good evening, Sir Saddam, Sir Well-meaning, Sir Jimmy, Auntie Bolanle. I'm sure Auntie Anka is down there. So Stephen, non-conformist, everybody. It's a privilege, and thank you for the privilege to speak here. I love you all, and thank you for all you guys are doing. I will tell you openly now that when I come on Twitter and I see that activities are still going on, you people are still working, it gives us encouragement. It boosts our morale to continue talking on the ground. And sometimes we use your names to sound big to the people. We say, we have big people up there, just because we are confident that you people are up there for us doing your part. And thank you for all you do. First, I will say that the person who triggered this narrative is really helping us, because I have been angry since the day His Excellency came to Sokoto, because the publicity is not wide. People don't even know that he is doing something. The humility is just too much. I said, let's announce this thing. Say, is not. So now they are helping us to publicize it. God will bless them for us on the other side. Opposite of blessing. Thank you. So, and anybody that has attained a level of richness in Sokoto, Kebbi, Zamfara, Katsina, Jigawa, Kano, anybody that have maybe a supermarket and have small Toyota Corolla, wants people to always come to his doorpost every morning. They will sit down. He may not even be doing anything in the house, but he will make sure they stay there till maybe 10 o'clock or 11 o'clock from 6 a.m. Then he will come with a chair and sit down and say they should come round and sit. He will greet them. He will welcome them. Then he will say they should serve them food. And they will go and come back tomorrow again. We call it Maula. They go for Maula. Sometimes, if he sees that his subscription is finishing, he will give them 500 naira each. Let's say 100 people, he give them 500 naira using 50,000 naira. He has subscribed for the month again. And then, if you stop any of these people on the way and you talk bad against that person, they will come for your head. That is the pattern, and that is what we have been fighting here on ground. We will tell young persons, please, whatever it will cost you, don't engage in Maula. At least find something to be doing with your hands, because it will give you an edge and it will give you a clear thinking mind to make right decisions. But if you know that your next meal is in the hands of this man, whatever he says, you are going to do it, even if it's not going to favor you. Look at what happened in Alu's house here in Sokoto recently, where 9 people just died for nothing. Just going to rush for food, they just went there and died for nothing. And the rest of the people that did not die, if you are still telling them, they will tell you it's the will of God. So we are doing our best. We will do our best. And I personally have started, and I am engaging other obedience. I am making sure that we start talking now, because this is the best time to even talk. Their head is still clear. They are not seeing any conversation like a political conversation. So they are not putting up their guards. They are listening and absorbing. So we are going, making discussions with them, not big, not mega, but we are doing it gradually. And then for this borehole issue, I came to Twitter this morning and I saw what is happening. I said, good, market don't go. I went to my WhatsApp and chatted one of my guys in Vision FM. Even if it means I'll pay him, I want him to grant an interview for me, or to find a way of announcing, because most of these people don't even come on Twitter to know what is happening, and they don't even know that Peter Obi did a borehole. The damage these people think they are doing is not even up to 5% damage. But we are going to make sure that the whole world, everybody seated in the village, is aware that Peter Obi is going throughout the north doing boreholes, even though it is not campaign season. And I will personally make sure that this broadcast is done in Sokoto, Kebbi, Zamfara, Katsina, at least my northwest states. Let them hear that this man is working. And then we will go from there till we drive these guys nuts. We will make sure. The goal is not to win everybody. If you are expecting 100% or 90% vote in Sokoto, then you are wrong yourself already, because the tribalism, the nepotism, favoritism that has been embedded here is strong still. But we are going to continue gradually until we can cut a reasonable percentage. Then we add to the people that are down south, and then we get to office. You cannot prove to these people that you have a good candidate, because they have not even seen good governance. They don't even know. So if you tell them there is something better than dashing you 3,000 naira to collect your vote, they will think you are lying. They will think you are just trying to sell a narrative to them, or you are trying to downplay their indigenous politicians. I will end now. 30 seconds, please. So, what we are going to do is to make sure that these people understand that there is good governance. I spoke with one Garantix, one boss in the US, and adopt it, please. Use your phone. Download the pictures and videos of Saudi Arabia. When you are conversing with these people, you are showing them. They will be, seriously, seriously, and then you initiate the conversation and send them home to go and tell others. But I guarantee you, with the hardship and with our effort, we are going to take over Nigeria, and Nigeria will be great again. I have that certainty. Thank you for the opportunity. I yield the mic.
All right, thank you very much. A.O. Yusuf, in case people don't know, that's the Geo actually. So, thank you very much. That's like your submission was quite spot on, and I like the fact that you are intentional. Like what you said is intentional, even up to downloading pictures of Saudi. And these are like things I really just wish instead of maybe some unnecessary gra here and there. Intentional strategies like these that you think suits your immediate. That what suits the geo may not suit your environment if you are not maybe in the north, but strategies that suit your environment to keep engaging Nigerians to let them know that this we cannot whatever is happening now is not sustainable. But let me correct something. You said the damage they are doing is not up to 5%. They are not doing any damage. In fact, this thing like this, it is I'm very happy. I'm very happy, and I know why I'm saying it. I used to have like a lot of northern colleagues, and they, you know, the way this thing come when you just come to the office next morning, somebody just visits and just say, did you see what these people were doing yesterday? They all of them start to insult. They say, "Don't mind him. Does not know he's a very useless person." That, in fact, even on WhatsApp group, you see they just bring screenshot like this. So it's for me it's good publicity actually. I just hope they don't stop. Now why they beg will be them more enough make them fear can't stop and beg. Just allow them continue. Anyway, quickly we've not had the lady for some time, so I'll take Rita. Uh, After Rita, I'll come to Call Me Lexi. Call Me Lexi, not true. You guys always come to bed. Let's hear lady's voice. Rita, are you there?
Hi, well meaning. Hi, everybody. Emir Saddam, greetings to you. Well meaning. Sweet mommy, Bolanle, everybody. IDC men for this place and women, Steven, Sarah. So many amazing people here. Thank you, everybody. And in the spirit of saying thank you, Ash, thank you, sweetest, greatest, amazing, impeccable Daddy Peter Obi. We are saying thank you. Ash, thank you to you for everything that you have been doing. As a matter of fact, PO is the reason I am still proud anywhere I find myself today to say I am a Nigerian with my head up high, with shoulders. Thank God I had to wear heels, with my heels stand tall to say, man, I am a Nigerian. Thank you, sir. Thank you, sir. God will bless you for everything you are doing. Somebody will be saying, don't the office for like 8 years or even more than 8 years. Your eyes no see say your people need water. And then now when we say somebody just carry your own personal money, no be saying the government, say in farm, in carry your own hard earned money. They work out from place to place. They build as in boreholes. They give your people. You get eyes. They see say the paint. They no paint them well, or maybe the tank. Straight or do. Oga, now thunder go fire on your eye because you be wicked person. You no say they need water all this while. Somebody from another place don't come based on saying get empathy for the people. He carry hard earned money, come build borehole. Instead of you to say, thank you, sir. Even though we are not in the same party, even though I may not like you right now, but at least for this thing that you're doing, I'm grateful to you for my people. Thank you. Now nonsense you call it talk. Now fire, thunder and I go fire that your mouth because by God's grace, these people that got this water, they are happy. They are happy and they are praying. So whether the tank black or white or bend or straight, the most important thing is that they never had water. Now they have water, which is very, very important. So, Daddy, thank you so much for all you do, and God bless you so much. We are grateful, and whatever we can do to support what our principal is doing, please let's do it and let's pull these people to shame. As for APC destroying federal government institution, today we have what's his name? This woman man. Bobrisky in the prison. Why better Edu, who diverted millions of Nigerian money into her personal account? She's somewhere balling. No be play, no be kill all these guys. They don't they play like this. All thanks to the APC government. So, like, seriously, guys, we are doing so well, and please let's continue to do what we do. And in the spirit of thank you, oh my God, I'm wrapping up with this obedience. Now, better God will bless you. Now, thank you guys for celebrating me on my birthday. The kind love when I take shower me, you can't even be like say me kind of bath again from now till the end of the month. Well, thank you so much, guys. I'm so grateful. God bless you. And God bless PO wherever he is. An amazing VP. That's it. Sardam, we need to bring that on this space. So you don't when I hear that voice, I know like come I beg. Let's try and bring an amiable VP to the show. Let everybody know that the man is healed and hearty. Not be this short man devil. This sheku when they say they won't force on us. Evil man, they want to force sheku on us. Hey Jesus, it no go happen.
All
I
right,
thank everyone. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Mwah, 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 mwah.
That, that, thank you very much, Rita. I don't know the first who the first person was you. I mean, the truth is that people there are permutations, and people try to put all out there. Like I said earlier, I don't even think it's a code. I don't. For a case, I'm not interested. I'm just not interested in the conversation. I'm like Peter. Let's not talk about 2027. People are dying now. Let's save people now first. Understand? All right. Thank you very much, Rita. Call me Lexi. Please go ahead.
One minute. Sorry,
Yeah, Tim, go
before
ahead.
coming, Lexi goes. Obedience. Sorry, I totally forgot. I thought I should bring it up again. Our dear sister, Sweet Angel lost a mom a couple of days ago. It was an heartbroken situation. I heard about it. It was devastating. Please, let's reach out to her, send her messages, show her love, support her morally, mentally. Yeah. And it's a very crazy situation. Please, let's reach out to her and show her love, please. Thank you. I totally forgot. I just remembered now. Back to you, Womini.
Yeah, please. That's very important. Releva best. Oh, yeah. Please let's reach out to Sweet Angel. I mean, even if just send her DM, Sha, whenever she sees it, it will show that we care about her, and we thank God that you know at least she's alive to bury her mom. And Sweet Angel, wherever you are, I don't know if you're here. Much love to you, sis. God bless you, and pray your mom rest in peace. All right, quickly, I'll just go straight to Call Me Lexi, then Justice, then Omojivu.
Yeah, let me come in like this. You do well, you take care of us, Peter Obi. You do well for taking care of us, Peter Obi. Honestly,
Come, this your voice. I know go sign you for Wahala Records. So which guy
don't sign me, don't
now
sign
ten no
me,
I been a bass, I been a soprano. Which guy
don't sign me. Those who will sign me, don't sign me. Let me sing for my daddy. Honestly, it's a good time to be alive in this century to see this nonsense that is happening. Sometimes you will sit yourself down and ask yourself that is this the people I share nationality with? I know school was founded and one useless guy go under and tweeted and said, how about somebody who graduated as an animal science become a journalist? Those are the kind of people we share nationalities with. Those are the kind of people that don't make other nations to respect us as a Nigerian. We are not fools. We know what we are doing. When one person from another country hail Peter Obi, you see them, they go under it. They go against that fellow. That is how much they grew up hating Igbos for doing nothing. It now gets worse just because Peter Obi stood up to run for presidency. And I always say one thing, Peter Obi is the president of Nigeria. After Buhari, currently we don't have any president. We have an imposter. And I can say it anywhere. It is glaring. We have an imposter, a mannequin, somebody who doesn't have directions. Just today now is given 3 days of holiday. A country that is poor. For what? For what exactly? For how long will this continue? They came out from their WhatsApp. Their parents are on the street of Lagos begging for food. They are after Peter Obi, an innocent man, doing his little. Water is life. Honestly, God is ordering that man's step, ordering him to do the right thing. People don't have water, people don't have food to eat. And this man is doing his own little way to make people feel comfortable while he exposed the government before they tell you that they use 199 million to do borehole. Me, I have done borehole for you, and this is the amount, so that you can hold them responsible. Now they come out from their WhatsApp group to want to diminish what that man has done. Obedience, we have a long way to go. and it is on us. Remember, Peter Obi said it. He said we should be with him. This is a marathon. This is a long marathon for us. We are not giving up. Wherever they come for us, let us go back for them in 100 folds. We are not their mates. Peter Obi stand out. In today's politics, there is no gathering they won't talk about obedience and Peter Obi. What have we done? We have done the right thing. We have done the right thing. Just a single man, an Igbo man, an Igbo man, APC. See what is happening to those who have the privilege to be traveling out. See what is happening. Ordinary Dangote, that they say is the richest man. We are not even enjoying him. The only thing we see is seeing his black ass on the internet. That is the people that is benefiting from him. We Nigerians, we don't enjoy him. Is this how we are going to continue? If Peter Obi become president today, forget, Dangote will be nothing. Is that the kind of people you think they want Peter Obi to be president? They don't care. As long as they have food on their table. If we don't eat, they don't care. What Peter Obi is doing, the reason why we love him is the same reason why these politicians don't like him. And I'm happy with what is happening right now. They cannot take away the truth from the people. The people too have seen Peter Obi, and I enjoyed the way he's doing it in the north. At least, if it's glaring, at least they can see it. They can see what Peter Obi has done. And one thing about the north is you can't format it out of their brain. Leave their highlights. They already know them for who they are. They don't care about them. Not only cares for who cares for them. The job is on us as obedience. Let's just come together. Let's bond together. We shouldn't allow anything to break us. We shouldn't allow anything to come in between us. Let's stand as a family. Let's build a fence around us. And as Peter Obi is in the middle, let him keep going. Whoever can pray, keep praying. Whoever can sing, keep. Whoever can support, let's keep doing what we have to do. I know this country is going to get better for people like us that we have no other option than having this country to work so that we can enjoy. I want to appreciate everyone. Please don't give up.
Yep.
It's just a matter of time. We are getting there. I love you all. Are you the mic?
All right. Thank you very much. Call me Lexi. All right. I'll quickly go straight to justice. After which I'll come to Omo Ujevu.
Thank you very much, women in Nigerian, Emir Saddam, Momi Bolanle, distinguished members of Vawulence Space. You see, a good man is a good man. Elections are over, but a good heart remains a good heart, and nothing can change that. That is what Peter Obi represents. A private citizen using his private funds, a billionaire at that. Let me start from that one, because it's not easy to be a billionaire. A billionaire, a private citizen who has a good heart. The criminal drug baron has not thought it wise to send some of his criminal cronies to do such interventions very required of places that allegedly he claims that he won. Emir Saddam, there was a picture that you put up on your timeline that made me almost shed tears. It was a picture that has now, I'm sure, broken the internet. It has gone viral, where you were talking about these same human beings drinking with cattle in what you can call murky water. You can't even see through that water. And yes, I agree with you, Emir Saddam. You see, the northern elites, the northern politicians they are the worst. Those ones, devil used condom, finish, dumped the condom. Then somebody went and excavated that condom and created children from the what was in the remnants of that com. That is the politicians of the corners. That's how they were created. Very wicked. Very, very wicked. And it is also unfortunate that now some members of this same North now feel that it is their entitlement. There is this unfortunate entitlement mentality that for Southerners to demonstrate their one Nigerianness, then we have to provide something for them. You see, when Buhari was calling lazy youths, with due respect, I think he was referring to majority of his brothers in the North. But thank you to Peter Obi. Thank you for the obedient movement, for these interventions. And we know and hope that you continue. We will not succumb to blackmail and to all these cynicisms and stupidity and hypocrisy from these northern elites, the WhatsAppings of this world, the Bashar Ahmeds of this world, who are just ungrateful, useless at what they do, and also ungrateful. This illegitimate government, these are the little interventions that they can do to help the poorest of the poor amongst us, the very poor. Because if you are so down that you can't even get clean water, then life shouldn't mean anything to you. It shouldn't mean anything to you. These are the people that Peter Obi thinks about when he wants to sleep. And that is why we are seeing what we are seeing. So yes, please, obedience. Continue to tweet about this and talk about it. There is no negative publicity in this one. If you must do something and stand on the right path. Posterity will judge all of us for what we did. But you see, going forward, I think I would like to adopt what Emir Saddam said. We will have to. We didn't need to defend this particular issue. We needed to just showcase it. We only started defending because the children of the devil that are domiciled in the north wanted to now play some negative propaganda with a good thing.
Yeah.
Emir Saddam, well-meaning Nigerian, remember that this criminal, illegitimate government foisted on us by INEC that cannot release as we speak, polling unit by polling unit, result of how the criminal drug baron and certificate forger, the bandits in Abuja, won this election, has failed. Power, we will not see power in 4 years. They have failed, they will continue to fail. Because nothing comes out of criminality. You can't jump in from the window and start cleaning the house. The criminal drug baron, Bola Ahmed Tinubu, has failed. And nothing to write home about. Thank you very much. I yield the mic.
All right. Thank you very much, Justice. Thank you very much for that. I was following your submission until you now said this northern elite, then what's popping there. So for your man, what's popping at elite? Hey God.
Well, he
Wow.
dines with the elite, so he's likely part of them.
Hey, what's popping at na litmus? Not be elite. Na elitmus. Anyway, thank you very much. You made a lot of sound points. Me, I want to tell Super Falcons congratulations. I still thank you, Peter. I'll be joining the congratulations. Anyway, Super Falcons qualified today for the Olympics. Quickly, you go straight to Omo Ujebu. Then, but maybe I'll come to you so we want to round up. So after Omo Ujebu, we'll take Abuki Nagiri. Abuki Nagiri don't come back from holiday. He take Ramadan break. Go ahead, Omo Ujebu.
Um, Good evening. I see maintain and stand on existing protocols, well-meaning gallant Nigerians. Thank you for the opportunity to speak. Whatever I wanted to say has been said, but the truth of the matter is, if you don't have empathy, you can't lead. It's quite unfortunate that people are taking advantage of something that a ought to have done, providing water, one of the basic amenities which they fail to provide, and to make guests, just make jests of the whole thing. It's okay. It's just a matter of time. All these things will fade away. Emir Sada, Nigeria, Jimmy, NCs, Mabolale, please, I want to appeal for something. You know, what we are doing here today, we need to cascade it down to the grassroots in terms of providing people to hold their state governors, their local government chairman, even councillor to account. Background, because I'm from Delta State, and it's so sad that my state, despite the huge amount of FAC they collect every month, can never be equated to Abia State that collects 9 billion naira as against 38 billion naira every month. But however, that is just what it is. It's just so obvious that the worst of us are leading the best of us in Delta State. But what I want to appeal to our leading comrades, think of reaching out. Personally, I will be reaching out to you people, because I guess the majority of Deltans now are awakened, and they want to hold their government to account, because enough is enough. So I would suggest that you have something like a school, training school, whereby this knowledge will pass across. What are the knowledge? How to get some specific information, because the only way we can fight these people is giving them facts for facts. That is to disabuse their propaganda. Though we are doing that in our own little way, but I think we still need more. Then secondly, I will appeal that our vice presidential candidate should be brought to our space as well, to have an interaction with us. It's been long, it's been a while. I think we heard from him.
Yeah.
So that to just balance some things as well, because he comes with a vibrant force.
Yeah.
Which me myself I enjoy. I think some other persons too. So that is just that. So well meaning Nigerians, check your DM. I know Emir Saddam, thank you for all the assistance so far. So I will always be reaching out to you people, because if you work for Edo State today, me I know say Delta State, it go better for Delta State, and
All right.
gradually get holding them to account. Thank you very much, and I really appreciate.
All right. Thank you very much, Omo. Thank you.
Well, mini, I beg, sorry.
Yeah.
Make I
Go.
reply this guy real quick. You see, the thing is, hey, personally, I will not push for Daddy to come. Because when that guy comes, he comes with fire. And when he talks, nothing happens. The guy talks in proverbs. He gives direction on what to do and what not to do. And at the end of the day, nothing happens. The last interview he granted on, was it on Arise? Did you hear what the guy said? It was speaking like, it was angry. It was angry. He expects the nation, the people to do something. He expects them that if they allow this, then that's what they want. So I don't know exactly what we want Daddy to come and tell us. To sweet talk us, or to bet us, or Daddy doesn't roll that way. You see, Pito, he's calm, he can talk to us. What do you want Daddy to come and? We know Daddy. What do we want him to come and tell us? What exactly? So I mean, it's one thing for we to want him to come and talk. It's another thing for him to come. But I'm not going to discourage anybody. But this is just my own perspective because when he comes, he speaks fire. So what is going to happen afterwards? Nothing. So it might seem like a waste of time. That's my view, though. And
Yeah.
lastly, moving forward, guys, please, you don't have to be, influencer to come up with a topic. You can come up with a topic, create a space. People will engage you. There are countless, topics you can come up with. Come up with the Tinubu drug case. We will join the space. Come up with something. Don't just create space and jump on any narrative they put out there. It's tiring. Please, let's do better. I will jump on and you don't need to have a lot of followers. Pick a reasonable topic, something that will cause damage in the account. I will join and I will retweet for you. Back to you, well meaning.
Yeah, all right. Thank you very much, Jimmy. I totally understand what you were saying. Sometimes it can be very discouraging. But I know, I actually know that some time back, before, Parallel Fact was also working on, bringing that on space. So I'm sure Omo, maybe, at least not for anything, just to hear from him, to check up on him. I'm sure Parallel Fact people now the year. You guys should go and do your magic. You know how you used to do it, and see if we can get that on space. All right. I'll get. Let's go to Abuki Nagiri. Abuki Nagiri don't finish fasting now. What's popular way to say no one they see naked people for online. In the online, you will not talk. You can't come out. Abuki Nagiri, are you there? Can Abuki Nagiri even hear me? Okay, I think he has network. This Abuki Nagiri network. They never still fix them. Anyway, let's. Polonium, you were here. You were here earlier. Then, anyway, let's just. Mom, go ahead. What you wanted to say before maybe Abuki Nagiri's network might be.
Okay, thank you. I came back up because Premier Final Facts is going to be launching a essay writing competition, and I came up to say that the flyer be out, God willing, tomorrow. But I thought I'll come and tell people on Violence Space first. Right. So the essay writing competition is open to all Nigerians. The title is The Nigeria of My Dreams. What is expected will be detailed in the flyer. The closing date will be the 23rd of April, where thereafter the tutorial team will shortlist some finalists, and the first prize is 150,000 naira. The second prize is 50,000, I think. I'm not even sure anymore. Let me make sure before I go and say something and I am totally wrong. But that general idea is um that we will want to see loads of entries from people, and it would help us a whole lot. It will help us a whole lot if people take part in it. But as soon as the flyer, look out for it. Put the flyer out. I had opened it gingerly on my phone, but people are dragging me left, right, and center, and I don't know when I closed it. But like I said, um, the details will be out there. But the first prize I do remember is 150K. There's a second and there's a third prize as well. Um, just look out for it. There's a QR code so that you can enter your details, upload your essay. It, apart from saying, actually I found it. What am I even saying? Okay. Right. So the first prize is 100K. The second is 50K, and the third prize is 25K. right? You must be following Parallel Facts on its social media platforms on X, Facebook, Instagram. There's a survey that you have to complete, and then you can upload your essay. Closing date, as I said, 23rd April, and we'll probably, I don't know, we'll do a space once I'll speak to them. I'm saying this, so I'm Novex. We'll probably do a space once we've shortlisted some entrant finalists, and we'll then choose the winners of the prize. Yeah, that's what I came up to say. Thank you.
All right, thank you very much. Omar, I will participate for that. I'm participating. My first line will be, "Oh, Thunder, where are you? This is the time." Oh, I will join this essay. This essay I must do it. "Oh, Thunder, where are you?" Hey, I don't talk out. Person go tip that line last. I don't talk out. I bet if anybody write that line, don't accept it too. I was the one that said it first. Anyway, quickly.
Okay, check wait now plagiarism. Now plagiarism we go say.
I was the one that said it first too. Anyway, Aboki Agri, let's quickly have you quiet. I know maybe your network is not always it struggles most of the time. Aboki Agri, are you there?
Yes, my brother, I'm there. I hope I'm audible.
Yeah, you're audible. Go ahead.
Yes, thank you very much. I'm really happy to finish my 30 days shadow ban uh, because of the month of Ramadan, and I'm happy to be back to be in the midst of my people. It's been long that I've been on this space. It's been very, very long. I've been missing my amazing people. What prompted me to even come up to speak is thank you, Peter Obi. We say thank you, and they don't want us to say thank you, but we thank him because for this period of 30 days, I've seen one political transformation that it's been long that I've seen that kind of transformation. This from my own personal view, especially in the northern part of the country. Like they've been saying that Peter Obi is not known in the north, he's this, he's that, but he's doing something that politicians in the north cannot match him in this dispensation. And we thank him a lot. So this is just the starting point. And of course, I'm giving you this assurance that if we keep this momentum, Nigeria will be in our foot in the next 2 years. I'm telling you this because we are on ground. I've been seeing the actions of people. Why are you coming online shouting that we don't need boreholes? Why you can't dig boreholes for people? I've seen one. I've seen one post of Emir Saddam, uh, of one video showing people fetching water in a very dirty environment, asking question that these people do they even care the inscription written on the tanks. People don't bother who dig boreholes for them, who care for them. That's all what they ask for. So we are very much happy that this political move is now unfolding, and they did not see it coming. They've been shouting, 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 and you don't know one thing. Do you know that providing water, or maybe providing a well or borehole or source of water to people, even Islamically, key is one of the key things that Islam promotes. That because it is believed that when you dig boreholes or maybe provide water for people, you will be getting reward even if you die. So they don't even know that Peter Obi is even more Islamic than them. They are here mocking them, useless people. So uh, they should keep saying what they're saying, but we know the impact of these things, and we will keep thanking him till we get to that place that we want to arrive. And I'm very much happy I'm back on this space. We're fully back with full force, like I always be, week by week,
day by day, we'll be on this space and we'll be giving them back to back. Thank you very much, guys. I really appreciate, and I'm very happy to see all my people here on this space. Uh, Thank you very
Yeah.
much. I wish you happy Salah before even wish me good. Thank you very
All
much.
right, thank you very much.
Welcome back, my brother, and happy Salah. I just, when we know verse, I beg.
Go ahead, bro. Yeah.
See, let me just say something. I earlier on this week, maybe one of you heard when I said I spoke with Oga today, and he said, Saddam, it is. I did not do this thing for promotion. I did not do this. If you see where these people are living, these people don't have water to drink. I don't even care. What are people saying on internet? Sir, they are saying this place is not fine. Oh. He says, so what is fine? That these people are so happy on ground that they can drink water. That his happiness is that he can give water to people that have not seen water before. Don't bother what they are saying online. That all publicity is good publicity. As he said that, I say, So my mind, I just check that tweet I made now, and I saw a quote by someone that is not following me, and I don't know. His name is let me see his name. His name is Abubakar A.M QS from Jigawa State. And I went to this guy's and tweet. Ha! See, I cannot say God punish you, Bashar. God bless you guys. Please continue to talk about this POD thing. Continue to insult him. Because the truth is that real Northerners have woken up. God knows I'm moved to tears what I'm reading right now in this guy's timeline. Let me read one. One tweeted, a whole presidential candidate chartered a private jet to Zaria, Kaduna, visited a whole emir just to donate and launch an ordinary borehole. Then another one replied him. This one now, I don't even know this one. Oh. I've never seen this guy before. Tahir Abubakar M. You know that this one not like P2B. Just listen. He said, I believe we are making this man so popular among us. The current water scarcity in Zaria needs urgent attention, which I know you are aware of because you are living in Zaria. What is the government doing about it? I believe Peter Obi did something that some prominent Zarians failed. I went inside the comment section. Let me see whether people are sensible there. And I'm in the comment section, and someone that I have blocked. You know, if you block somebody, you see. I have blocked this one. He's a son of the burnt Mikano. With Mikano, else. Reply and say they keep promoting him, and a lot of people may find sense from the things that they are saying. I now another person now wrote Muhammad Hadi now said, I am really liking Obi for doing what most of our prominent people fail to do. I don't care much as long as it touches humanity. I knew a little about Zaria water scarcity, yet it is a bad experience I had. The other one replied and say, people wake up as early as 4 a.m. to start looking for water. Young boys and girls with buckets like they are selling something. Please go and see. I said there's a revolution starting in the north by what Peter is doing. We're not seeing it right now, but I tell you, something great is happening there. Please, when you see these people's tweets, amplify it. Do not allow them go unhidden. Retweet it, like it, follow them. Let us blow these people up and quiet those criminals. Was puppies and the sugarcane seller. Sugarcane seller. Bashar sugarcane. Bashar sugarcane. Thank God for Buhari. Nigeria, back to you.
Yes, Aram. I said when this place started, now I was reading comments. I was like, people don't see. I understand that you see the major tweets that maybe this quote unquote popular person made, but the real effect is in the comment section. I mean, like you said, you see some people that you can tell that okay, this is not. In fact, some of them I go to their timeline to check that okay, if maybe now obedient will just change name or something. I'll go to their like tweet. I'll see that these are some of them are even, to be honest, some of them are Bado people. Like some of them probably people that won't like Tinubu. Like you will see their timeline, they've been liking tweets relating to Tinubu or something. But on this particular issue. This is when you overwhelm people with like love and good governance that they cannot, like, they don't even, it's not something that they are used to. So for me, and I just, now I tell you, I say, I actually know what Saddam. So, Saddam will not
I
reveal
swear to
everything.
God, my head will blow for here. What did I read for here with my eye? What did I read
Saddam,
for here with my
you
eye?
know, Saddam will not reveal everything.
Just have mercy.
What carried Saddam to go and talk was Saddam wanted to go and drag, actually. Saddam wanted to go and say, wanted to go and tell Peter Obi that they should, he should be using small aesthetics just to make it fine. That's what made,
Oh, you saw, yeah.
that's what, that's what made, Peter Saddam wanted to go and tell him that, you know, those of us online, if they are dragging you, you don't like it, so please, sir. That's what made him explain that, you know, I'm not interested in the online dragging. I just really want to help people. Like, I just want to help people. It's that simple. It's not, if you like, come and drag online. If you like, don't drag. It's not really interested. And that's what life is pretty much about. It's just, and you can't fake this. Someone that went, I think this is not, if people that are linking it to politics, I mean, that might be a collateral benefit or collateral whatever that come with it. But this is a man that went to IAT years ago, like he didn't need to. So you can't say he's faking it. You can't say he's doing it now. I mean, when he went to AAT, it was not only for president. AAT people don't used to vote in Nigeria. So I mean, come on. If he didn't they, he didn't they. Polonium, I better go ahead, Daddy. After which we take Mary White.
Yeah, thank you so much, guys. I greet everybody on the space. Well, I think Saddam, you said it all, and then the feedback is very, very positive. I was having a conversation about this thing today, and I just said to the people, I said, listen, when a man is thirsty, all he wants is water. All he wants is water to drink. And what these communities, for a community to have the opportunity to ask for favor, and all they asked for was water, then you should know that this is beyond ordinary, So I think what pure, and I've told, I spoke to some of us. I said, let's not even make it about. Let us not. Let's be careful about the narrative that we're having, because in Pure's mind, Pure is just doing this thing to help these people. It's not about politics. So let's not make it look like, because some of us are saying, oh, in 2027, all those things. Even if that's what's in our mind, let us leave it for now. Let us just know that this is for humanity, and that's what Pew is doing. What I want to add is, with what's going on, we can even go further to press next. What do I mean? Mr. Bolanle is trying to do something like this. Saddam, we could get PO to partner with, we could get somebody to design a model of this borehole, with the basic things that, we need, so that, and then get one or two companies, to do a quote around then the pricing with that same model, so that wherever he goes across the country, the same model of his borehole, this thing will be there, so that we get it right. If an architect sits down to design all the components, of the borehole, the structure, everything, the design, tools, everything, just get a model, design it, so that that same model is replicated across the country wherever he goes. We could get that right, so that we don't have different things. That's just the way forward, or maybe moving forward, or trying to upscale what we've done. But right now, I think that the thing is, the people need water to drink, and they have water. Anybody that wants to come and give them AI water later, please, the opportunity. We have made the way. They now know the villages. They now know how to get there. Let them go and create their own AI water and give them. But what we have given is water. So, but we can do better. Design the model, so that that same model can be replicated across the country, and it will be known anywhere that that's PO's projects across the country. Thank you, Ayub.
All right. Thank you very much, Polonium. Thank you very much for that. I think, like you said, Mommy B, uh, and, is probably pushing him more, but this is not a Mommy B's project alone. So she's, just pretty pushing it, and I think we all should support as much as we can, even if you don't have the financial means, even if it's to reach out to
Yeah,
people.
no, it's
So we step on the
Malam,
violence page.
it's
I
Malam
think we will
Jabir.
jump on it. Let's see how it's going.
Malam
Mhm.
Jabir started, well,
Yeah,
he
he
came
raised
with
it.
the
Yeah.
idea.
Hmm.
Yeah, so he came with the idea, and you know me, I like pushing things that are good. So I was pushing because, as far as I'm concerned, we're emulating our principle, and that's what we should do, really. So, as many people, I mean, I already have back. People are pushing me. I'm like, hey, I didn't want to take on another project if you know what's in my hands. However, that said, the more the merrier. If we have identified other communities, let us just use this as a continuous project, right? So at the moment, the pinned, it's on the jumbotron, the account details are there. Let us hit that first target first, because this one that I'm posting every day, trying to get people to donate. Not gonna help now. If it is 5,000 naira, Adam, all of it. If you are a big boy, Sada, where are all those big ballers? Where are they? They should come and just put 1 million down straight, so that we can move on to the next one.
Sorry,
So I feel like we should really be pushing this.
sorry.
So please help us push that.
I think with Saddam, if we could get architects within our community to, design a model, we could have that, and then we could even go to a point where, some of us have contacts with agencies and government and donor organizations that would, give to projects like this. And then with the right people there, these funds can be, channeled through the key people, and then we have it across the country as projects from the obedient movement. That's my suggestion. But with that model, and then with the strategies and the structures that we have, it is easy to get funding for projects like that. Thank you.
No, yeah. No, yeah, I totally get what you mean, on polonium. So, and what Mommy B is actually also saying, which the same thing, is pretty much, by the time we have, so the first one that Madam Jabri, Mommy B are currently pushing, and everybody's going to have to contribute to it. Can from that we can have like a standard model. So in such a way that when it becomes a model, we just be like, okay, we've done one, it's just plug and play. Like somewhere else we want to do it, you just know, okay, we know what it normally would cost. It doesn't cost 193 million that this thieving government wants to do. We know what it will cost, we know what is you just need to do is more like take it from here, put it here, take it from here, put it down. I think that's a good idea. I was just thinking, man, knowing Peter Obi says, I'm desperate. I'm not desperate to president. I'm desperate to see Nigeria work. It's something that I used to say. I get to see the meaning like later. What he was saying. So Peter Obi knows that with time, some people might even like all these thieving guys might even adopt it and start to do it, and he wants them to do that. Like Ibrahim said, so he has seen that it's their influencer. He influences them. He says cut cost of governance. All of them are pretending like they are cutting cost of governance. He says this, everybody's pretending as if they are doing it, whether or not they're really doing it. But now I say, okay, okay, I'll go to drill, but make could still go to drill. So it's not trying to, so it's really trying to influence in his own way as much as he can, Nigeria working, even though they stole the presidency from him. Like that's super. It's blew my mind. Mary White, go ahead.
Hi, I've been waiting on my hand that's like hurting well minute. But thanks for remembering me. Hi everyone. Hi, Mr. Dow, Sarah, my sister, long time. Hi. Congrats to Malam Jabir on your upcoming wedding. I really don't know how you find time to do all these projects and still plan a wedding. I guess you must be a superhero, a Superman or whatever. But congrats again, and I also bring good tidings, greetings from Auntie P, if you know her, because I did tell her about your upcoming wedding, and she has she's all happy for you. So my thing, I've been on the space. I've heard a lot of people saying I really like what Pio is doing in the north. I like the pictures. I like the videos I'm seeing. Yes, they could keep saying that it's for us for campaign. Who cares? My happiness is that he's doing it now. Is off campaign season. So I guess when 2027 comes, God willing, and we're all alive, this is a good tool that also I think will yield fruitful results. Keep pushing it. And I agree with what Antibana has been saying. Maybe we should fund such projects, not just in the north, but maybe in other parts of the country if we do have enough funds. On that note, I know we've all said enough about APC destroying institutions, customs, and I think we on the social media do have a role to play, which is to bring them to account, which is to all shine what is going on in the country, bring it to the public, bring it to Nigerians so they could know what's going on. Why do I say that? Because I do have a friend who just came back from Nigeria like a few weeks ago. And I know, yes, she did stay in Lagos, but the story was that it seems like people have actually kind of moved on, which I refuse to believe. It may be true, but I refuse to believe because I have an example in my house, which is my mom. This is a woman who is not on social media, but for some reason, for some kind of weird way, she always gets whatever happens on social media on her WhatsApp. Yes, it may take few hours for her to get it, or maybe a day or few days. But in my family, I know whatever we're doing online is definitely working. So we should keep pushing ahead, making sure that we shine light on what this evil APC government is doing. And we shouldn't try all these distractions there are on the timeline. I know it's kind of hard sometimes to look away, but I think we should try and make sure we are the opposition that we say we are. And the real reason I actually kind of came here, if I will be allowed to speak, is actually the poll that Emir Saddam put on. For me, I would say I'm in agreement of the Shab, I wouldn't call him Shab, but our national chairman of the LP coming on space. Only on one condition that when he comes up, he will answer all questions truthfully and no open mic, I guess, moment. That's where I'm at. And I hope and all of us will be open to him coming. And also, when he does come, we are all respectful to him and also open to ideas. For me, number one would be canceling the convention and doing an open convention. That is my own take, and that's what I believe we should do. And that note, I think I would stop here and say thanks everyone for listening to my few minutes of talk. And I'll say hi once again to Naomi, my sister. It's been a long time, and real love the best. And also my condolences to Sweet Angel. Thanks everyone, and God bless. Good night.
All right, thank you very much. Thank you very much, Mary White. Uh, yeah, so you just reminded me actually. So there's a poll on the jumbotron. If you were not here earlier, Saddam had said, there was, and this was uh, based on the backdrop of this week. I think on Friday, most likely, Parallel Fact is going to be hosting the Lagos LP chairperson, Pastor Dayo, who we all know a lot. So, but Aburi also wants right of reply for the obedient has given him fire. Um, yeah, I understand that a lot of, but the truth is that
Wait, 1 minute. Who you want reply? You want reply Peter Obi?
no, not Peter, Obi, not right
To
of,
be clear.
not
No. Because that was why I said no. You do not have a right to reply Peter Obi. Well,
Peter Obi did
because
not say
after the
anything
man,
I need to reply now. It's not.
no, you don't know this man.
Anyway, so the point is that let's I know why Saddam put it as a poll because Saddam too is not sure if it's the
My
right thing.
brother, my brother, people name ideas. Some they ask me, you see something I don't know this. You see something any controversial topic, eh? Many obedience no one talk their mind. So they just keep am inside. But it's saying they win for the polo. For the poll now, they win. People they vote around. I don't know whether they be ghosts. They don't feel comment, but the people don't want making comment. Then they comment. No, he should not come. Who is that? This. But people when making come, they don't need strength to don't comment. They are just voting. They are just voting. Just the vote.
So, the truth is
But
that,
Saddam, wait.
I mean, as of now,
Now,
the only
validity
party we
won't
are.
come or parallel fact.
No. It's just Parafa is the one that,
Oh, okay.
I think.
If he come parent fast, they make it come balance space, make chop and raw.
Bro,
I
you
beg
know if you
you,
come
I
balance
beg
space.
you,
You know if you
I beg you,
you know if you come
I beg you.
you know you know if you come balance.
Even me, I will not advise him to come to violent space. Anyway, but the point is that as it stands right now, the only party we are in any way associated with, probably unfortunately, is actually the Labour Party. And like Peter Abi said the other day, the only thing we can do is to try as much as possible to see if we can change it. Then, if we can't, with all effort, then whenever Peter Abi is ready, he go first shake it. When I talk and say, you dust your leg. And but for now, I said he's not dusting his leg. So let's just see what that brings in. But one thing is certain: if it's coming on parallel facts, it's not going to be. There's no petting anybody. Of course, there will be respect. There will be orderliness, but there's no oh
No,
take
not they
control
say
your life.
he's not coming until he votes. Make people vote. If people vote
So
him not to come, he's not going to come here.
yeah, of course. That's why it's important that that poll, you said, because if he eventually wins that poll and parallel fact not, considers bringing him, and you are not complaining later. Not say the poll did there now. If you know you want him, go and share it to family people. Let them put Twitter account and come and vote no. Share it now, because nobody say if you don't set, you can't say no, nothing that one not the happen. Anyway, maybe what happen.
I want to ask though, how long is this poll gonna be open for?
My wife I go shout here, tell village people. Nah, it's open till tomorrow. Ha! Very right. Forgive.
Okay, thank you.
The way it's very right as it be like person will ask when is the election? Let me go and do grassroots mobilization.
He won't go give me a PVC. They go do PVC.
Anyway. Um let's quickly take Dr. A. We should be rounding up. In fact, by now we're supposed to have rounded up, but I know we were not here last week, so we're just trying to get as much people to speak as much as possible. We'll quickly take Dr. AI, then I'll come to someone, then Ambassador Israel.
Okay, thank you so much. Good evening, everyone. I'm Mr. Dam, well-meaning Nigeria. Okay, I'm audible.
Yes, you are right.
Oh, thank you so much. Yeah, so I won't take much time. I'm enjoying what is happening, and believe me, PO is about PO is unraveling as one of the superstructures that the political elites, right, are using in the north, right. So during the campaign, we drew people's attention to visiting the clerics. Myself and one of myself and my friend and my humble self, and we told him to visit the late Sheikh Utairu Bauchi, he just died, who died like a few days ago, and all that. So coming to the North campaign, you reach out to them so that you'll be on the same page with them. People has visited the mosque, so they can see that he is a religious whatever. You understand, right? So Pio has been going to the mosques. He sits with them. He breaks fast with them. Wow, that one, like seriously, their base, the APC and the PDP base combined, they are really they are triggered. They felt like they are losing something. Like Pure is uncovering something huge, something massive, right? And believe me, it's commendable. And what the influencers are doing is like a coordinated attack from the WhatsApp group and everything. I reached out to one of them, was like, what's the issue? What's the point? What's the point? Right? And no, the project is up substandard. No. Is are the community people happy with the projects? If the answer is yes, so How does your this thing matter in the first place? And that tells me something. We are doing the right thing. And if the obedient can also replicate in one or two places, you understand, that would be awesome. And PO will continue that. And I told him he's part of the PO's nationwide tour, North, and hopefully we'll look at okay the South as well. Why didn't he start from Saudi? I said no, he has his plan, right? So thank you so much. PO is doing well. We appreciate him. The elders are they're happy with him. The Muslims are beginning to see a different side of PO and even the obedient movement. While the LP guy is trying to distract him, and he's telling us, "Hey, look, you know what? Grassroots, grassroots, grassroots." Right? So whatever we can do to activate the grassroots will be awesome moving forward. Edo election is coming. We have elections to win. We have to stay focused. And God bless everyone. Thank you so much.
All right. Thank you very much, Dr. AI. Very much on point. Very much on point. Quickly, we go to someone's DM.
Hi everyone, good afternoon. Good afternoon, well meaning. Good afternoon, or rather good evening, my sis Bolanle. Emia. Abase yudion, abase yudion eti ke for the futanam. Mpo ya fon ye fo. Afre fun po sis no box nam aya fon fon ye. ye. Wetin Yes. dey happen? Hey! Jimmy. Abase yudion o ke fre fun di to se manado. Eyo
Tiepo,
kama fin na for kama nye na for kama mo.
Oyolong.
Well meaning.
tiepo.
Oyolong.
For your low, no. Well meaning. Afrefun process no ba onam. Iba on ticket CB diok. Afrefre ya fon ken sin.
Sincere so.
I just wanted to share something. There's a young boy called Jalen Smith. He's only 18 years old. Last year, he won mayor in Earl, Arkansas. He's only 18. He won it because of the love he had for the community, and the community showed that love back to him. He was, first of all, human because he saw the difficulties in his community and he put himself in it. He also outbid a person that was there for years and had not done anything. So, what we are seeing PO doing, first and foremost, he is human. Please let me remind us, in case we have forgotten, Peter Obi Okute won the presidential election. Facts. If you do not like it, hug the nearest transformer and jump into the nearest lagoon. For those that do not understand what it means to have integrity, that integrity in him is what is making him work. And he does not have to be in position of power to show humanity. He went to a place, he saw the need, he did something about it. It's like any human, any of us here. If you rent a house, you don't sit in the house and stay empty. You put things in the house to make you comfortable. And for PO, water is a necessity. I'm sure it bothered him how a community cannot have borehole serving people. Do you know what it means for a young girl to be menstruating and you are thinking of where you are going to get water? Do you know what it means for a woman to have a child and you don't have water to drink? The water that a nursing mother drinks helps in the production of the milk that baby is eating. So is drinking. So that water is a necessity for every human. And he went there and showed what it means to be human. Those idiots in the name of politicians that have driven and did not understand their primary duty as a politician. Well, he has just showed it to them. So PO has done it. Question now is, what will you do? You want to put emergency 2K. By now, that money for don't reach. What thing we dey sit down they do? We just come to the sit down, they hear lecture, then waka comot. This is the time for you to prove your own integrity. We are not asking
only bring the 2K. So tomorrow, if PO wakes up and says, I'm going to paint the sky white so that everybody can see lights, you understand that it is the love of humanity that is making him do it. Everybody here, I want to assume, is a well meaning Nigerian. Please do the needful. My brother, thank you for the opportunity. I yield.
All right. Thank you very much, Madam Anzi. You know that prayer that you prayed reminded me of my recent special number. Recently, someone said, support Tinubu or sing in Chinese. And I gave my special number.
今天看起墙上写着秦香莲的32岁了，转个当朝，驸马郎的齐君王啊，满皇上的徽2岁了，转个当朝。今天看起墙上写着秦香莲的32岁了，转个当朝，驸马郎的齐君王。
All right, that's my special number. Hey, all right, thank you very much. I go speak Chinese style. If not the only option against supporting Tinubu, I will become Chinese. No problem, no problem. Ambassador Asia, please go ahead.
Thank you so much, women in Nigeria, Emma Saddam, Mohamed Bolanle, Jimmy. I greet everyone on the space. Thank you for giving me the opportunity to speak. I'm going to be very brief. I think I also made my submission on earlier on I think Nelo's space. So of course, it's important we look at the gas water crisis in Nigeria. So there was a report by UNICEF as an analysis that was in last year, 2023. About 78 million children in Nigeria, at the highest risk from a convergence of three water-related threats. That's watch. For those of us that are not familiar with the term, watch is an acronym for water, sanitation, and hygiene, and related diseases. Include climate hazards, and it's important that of course, there's need for us to increase advocacies around making provision for clean water, and sanitation. And if you look at the population in the north, of course, it's densely populated. And part of the structural problem, the north aside corruption, insecurity, and all of that, it's, access to drinkable water or potable water. And for PO to have thought it wise or deem it fit, to increase advocacy or awareness around that, I think it deserve, accolades, because we have people who their primary duty is to ensure that there's a basic or social amenities, for the people, but they have budgets allocated, for this. But we only hear in the news that some of these things are not even being implemented, but there's allocation for it. So for someone who is not even in the region, should have thought it wise to come and provide, his little support. I think it should be appreciated and commended for, for that. And I think a project is not assessed based on how enormous or gigantic it is, but it is based on, the needs assessment. Does it meet the need of the people? Of course, yes. Does it solve a problem? Of course, we would say it solve, water crisis, because if you grow in the north, you understand how difficult it is for people to have access to water. I did a report that was 2020, I think 2019 or 2018. There was a core member, they served in a very core state in the north, and he did a project on borehole, projects. And of course, I would have expected him to get a national honors award for it. But I want to bring out something from it. And when I was interviewing, he told me that, it got to a point I was shedding tears, literally, when I saw kids, there was a stream, in it, but I'll try and find out the name of the community to be sure. There was a stream, that they were very far, like many miles away from the community, more like an interior, a part of the community, and they were, trying to get water from muddy water. It was not even a clean water. It was a muddy water, and they were even happy to get water from there, because it was difficult for them to have access to water. This is how difficult it is for many people in that region. But you have someone that can even thought it wise to provide solutions to it. I think it should be
Uh,
applauded for it.
sorry, ID. I think there's a noise in the background.
Yeah.
So
Oh, okay. Oh, sorry. Is it better now?
yeah, you can go ahead.
Oh, all right, thank you. I'm rounding up now. So, for me, I think it's important that we understand why these people are coming out this time to, play politics around this. Of course, Pio rightly said after the election that he's going to do like a nationwide tour just to appreciate people. And in appreciating, of course, he's going to see how he can, give back to the people, because he's an humanitarian. And as an humanitarian, you are not even bothered about what people say. The most important thing is reaching out to people, and that which for me is more even important than anything else. So whatever he's doing, I think we should all support in a little way we can best do, and ensure that people get the benefit of democracy, even though the government has failed in its responsibility to provide that dividends of democracy. Of course, I share in the sentiment of Dr. Akin Wumi, Adesina, the African Development Bank president, that says that we provide literally everything for ourselves, in Nigeria, which of course is a problem itself, is dysfunction of the system, because the citizens should of course enjoy the dividends of democracy from the government, but we still provide for basic everything we would need, which of course is a big problem. So I would really thank His Excellency PO for this noble initiative. Totally support, and I hope everyone also join, to provide uh, this support to every part of the country.
All
Thank you.
right, thank you very much. Thank you very much, ID. On my package, you good. Oh. Do you know it was until he started speaking and I said, I did this. Oh. I don't see ambassador. Hey, God, this life. It's good. Anyway, I think that's a very instructive place to end today's space. Like ID said, it's important for us to key into this project. I mean, um, maybe Malam Jabri, a couple of persons are already, on it. You can extend your hand. But if you feel like you are capable of running one alone, no problem. You are totally welcome. Um, just in fact, if you need link, I'm sure you can meet Mommy B as well. She will link you up. She will run her straight. Anyway, so please let's keep trying to key into this and keep talking about it. It's very important. In fact, for a long time, this is probably one of the spaces I've been in, and I'm happy about the outcome. It's personally, I think this is something. Thank you, Peter. Is trending still, but let's not stop. Let's not stop. Let's keep. The invest me say it is. Peter Obi and party go the trend.
He must trend for the rest of the week.
Yes.
He must trend for the rest of the week.
Yeah.
At the very least.
If you tweet anything, put hashtag thank you Peter Obi. Anything that comes to your mind to tweet, please put that. And please don't forget the poll on the Jumbotron, the uh, congratulations to N6. He's already winning so weary. So weary on a landslide. So weary. I don't know. Madam Jabi give
No, no. Call him like Malam
now they talk.
Jibre
I said that
called
when I
him.
say that so weary.
So weary. In
I
fact,
like
Eh,
I like where
wait,
this violence
wait till you call am. Wait till you call am.
so weary. I know where this violence coming from. So thanks, and please let's reach out to Sweet Angel. it doesn't matter if you know you have direct contact to her on the DM. Just I mean, you can drop a condolence message on a DM whenever she sees it. Let her just know that you know a lot of us up here or down there or up there, anywhere you are, you think you are, that we share that same love with her. Then on Friday, most likely, hopefully, I'm sure tomorrow they will have concluded. Um, we'll be having the LP chairperson of Lagos, most likely on parallel facts. So, but let's keep let's keep our fingers crossed and let's keep doing what we have to do. I just love this person with the request mic like this. you will go do your you will go and do your you will go and do your condolence greetings in the DM. I you go and do it in the DM.
Na real ever mess you defense so.
You will go and do it in the DM. The problem I say, oh,
Why you bring her up now?
no, say no, he lost somebody. No, say this thing affect never best. So
Hey, Jesus.
that,
We go hear Macbeth this night. We
no, no,
go
no.
hear
Now 2 minutes,
Macbeth. We go
2
quote
minutes
Macbeth for
condolence
night.
greetings. 2 minutes condolence greetings that everyone is want to do now. Not be
If
this thing.
music is the food of love, play on.
You never best. The only way make me pick you up now say I know this would have I mean serious note. I know you and Siteja are very good friends, so I know this would have got into you as well. So good friends, so and now I clarify myself. Good friends, please. Because obedience when anything happen now, they say, I be like say, nah, good friends, very good friends. We never best go ahead.
Oh my God. Anyway, good morning, good afternoon, good evening, depending where you're spacing from. I want to thank everyone on this space, but I'm not just happy. Like something happened to us, Saddam. When me, none of you have actually called me to say how are you coping. Like my mother-in-law. Anyway, I don't understand this thing, no. But anyway, when me in Nigeria, I think you're just in the spirit because there's no way I wouldn't. Ah, God, bad people, bad people. Something happened to us and you guys cannot just call. Anyways, I want to thank everyone on this space. You guys have been listening in, but my network has not been friendly. So you guys are just, on top of the matter. What is happening in this season and with this whole P2B and water issue, it's showing you the hypocrisy that is going on in the country. It's not so much that P2B has money because there are so many people who have money who even pack, even in that north, there are a lot of people who have money. Perhaps they pack it in their whether underground or in their safety tanks and all the rest of them. It's the willingness of people, the heart of people to be able to reach out. Like P2B has shown over time that is this kind of person that has the heart of humanity, that he wants to help in any way he could. And when he said he's not desperate to be the president of Nigeria, but he's desperate to see Nigeria works. And he really means it. If he has the ability to solve all Nigerians' problem, he will solve it. And because he cannot solve Nigerians' problem in whatever little way he feels he can help, he will do it. And that has been him, the kind of person he is. If he has followed his trajectory, his history, you will see that there is nothing P2B is doing now that is just new. It's something that he has even done for people outside, outside this country. So the reaction you see is the witches and wizards that have controlled this country and how much this country is bewitched. Because a good person is not really recognized, especially by those whose destiny has been stolen. So Nigeria needs good leadership, for us to reset, because Nigeria needs reset. A lot of people's brain in this country have been taken away. Some people have been bewitched. So until we have good leadership in this country, we cannot correct the damage that bad leadership has done to this country. I want to repeat that again. That until we have good leadership in this country, we cannot correct the damage, that bad leadership has done. Because he has made human beings who are supposed to think, God created us with brain. So for those people that God created with brain to be thinking like animals. In short, they are even lower than animals. So that is what is. Instead of them, at least across party line, people are supposed to say, "Oh, I might not like P2B's politics, but at least I like the fact that he's reaching out to people." If you think that what P2B is doing, if you think he's giving one borehole, why not just go and do two? If you think the one he's doing is not industrial, it's not industrial, why not go and do industrial borehole? So that at least shame P2B.
He's gone. He's going all over the places. Maybe putting small borehole. Please go and put big ones. Nobody's stopping you. But if you cannot do more than what P2B have done, shut up. In short, even do half of what he has done. If you cannot do it, shut up and let's hear something. And that is what is going on in this country. There are many people who have money, a lot of billionaires in this country. People have stolen this, the country dry, and they cannot even give it out to people. They cannot reach out to people. And this man is using his mega resources, to reach out, and people still have the guts, to call him names and insult him. And you see people who you think are the people who want to be influencers, or people who are even thinking that one day they want to become president, they also join the bandwagon. So that is what we are up against in this country. And thank God for this movement, because whatever happened, every day they are making us strong, and every day they are making us realize the need for us to be in this street, and the need for us to do what we are doing. So we should not be dismayed. We should be encouraged to do more. I pray and I wish and continue to hope that we are going to get it right one day in this country. We are going to get the point when people will realize that maybe I told them. It's not going to be easy. Like P2B will say, it's not a sprint, it's a marathon that we are running. But for every contributions that you have made, for every effort, for every sacrifice, for being on these streets, actually contending with a lot of unscrupulous elements, God is going to reward you, and whatever sacrifice you made is not going to be in vain.
Amen.
Having said that, having said that, please, I just want to say that we've not been in a good spirit for some time now. Women has said it already. Please, reach out to Sweet NJ. Sweet NJ is my personal person. Please, just every day, Saddam, be reminding your people every day they should be calling Sweet NJ, send her message. It's not easy to lose, anybody in your family. It's not easy to lose any, not to talk of your mother. And those of you who are women, who are mothers in this group, I know what it means. And for me who have been there till today, as even an adult, I still think about my mother and my grandmother, so I know how it feels. I might not know how Sweet Angel feels, how pain she, and her mother look like her twin, so you can understand. Please reach out, Mommy Bolanle, Mary White, Pearls, all of you, everyone, every woman here, Oga Kempela, please call my Sweet Angel, Omega, Madam Anka De, the Honorable Ada, all of you, please, Sweet Angel is my personal person. So I just want to sing when peace like a river. When peace like a river attended my soul, whatever that is my lot, thou hast taught me to say, it is well with my soul. So sweet angel, please, it shall be well with you. We are with you in this. We are going to be with you all through, and God knows why what happened has happened. And trust me and trust God. He's going to bring you a comforter, and he will send you, help, when you need it. So whatever vacuum that your mother has created, the host of heaven is going to fill it for you. And trust the obedient family. They are here all through, for you. And don't worry, you're not going to lack any love. So thank you so much for everyone on this space. Saddam, my man,
Okay,
I rest my
that do.
case.
Anyway, thank you very much.
Jimmy, no, I don't call Jimmy. Jimmy, oh my man, where's even Stephen? Oh God, don't worry, I can't call everybody
Yeah.
now. But Jimmy, don't worry, I will Jimmy
Otilo
you.
already. You don't miss me already. Otilo.
No, that I miss you.
Oh,
I
really
don't be
about
in
this.
my Ghana,
Yeah,
please.
really about this. Bye bye.
I know, please. Anybody who I not calling name, more
Yeah,
than no
you're not
verse.
the
I
vex.
beg. I'm not. I'm seeing all everybody.
Oh, well. Anyway, thank you very much, really about this. And please let's reach out to Sweet Angel, really about this played with us, and hopefully we'll be back here on Thursday. So I'll hand over to Saddam at this point.
Hey, now wow. Ah, never best, no the rest. Ha! Oh God. Guys, thank you very much. Thank you very much. You don't come to
Saddam,
the
if
end
I
of
know
that.
Level Best prowess, now Nelson space. Level Best, if Level Best they talk, for Nelson space. If we finish, that's to say, my God.
Oh, goodness me. Thank you very much, guys. Thank you. I've come to the end of another Vawulence space today. But before we wrap up, I'll say quick shout out. Sweet Angel is actually on the space. Good to see you, my sister. Sorry for your loss. Please condolence from the whole Vawulence house in the building. We deeply appreciate you and love you, and know that you have a family here. Please, guys, everyone have been saying reach out to her. Please reach out to her. I also add my voice on that. Please reach out to her. It could be text message, DMs, chats. If you have a number, please call her. I think Twitter haven't called these days, sef. So if you're please, the love needs to go around her. She needs to understand. I don't know. She's like the third person that have lost her mom in this movement the past couple of years. I think Ray lost her mom. Miss Barry had lost her mom. And it's crazy, but nobody's gonna live this life alive. We're all gonna live one day. That she brought someone like you is enough legacy that she has left on earth. You're a great person yourself, so you can only a lion can only born a lion. Yeah, so we know she must have been a great woman too. So please, condolences from our side over here. All right, guys. As we wrap up the end, I just want to say something real quick. Please, we are dealing with professional gaslighters. We are dealing with professional propagandists. We are dealing with people that all through their life, all they do is how to do propaganda. That is who we are dealing with in power. So, as opposition that we are, I want to tell you that Bola Ahmed Tinubu can keep us engaged with his propaganda from now till 2027. And if we continue to be a reactive set of people, instead of an attacking minded people, we will continue to fall into his bait. Because tomorrow morning, they will bring us something to divert us. And they know that the energy of the conversations on Nigerian social media, it has been proven without doubt that if the obedient movement stand up on something, that thing it must go viral. We have that energy. Look at it right now. We just say, oh, trend, thank you, Peter. Peter B is trending globally. That is what we can do. Now imagine we carry this whole energy tomorrow and focus on custom. Custom have refused to say anything. A smuggler was found smuggling that it is on video. He was threatening a police that he will kill him. That smuggler followed. He's a right-hand man of Bola Ahmed Tinubu, and customs have said nothing. Instead, they have been threatening to arrest that journalist because we as opposition, we have failed woefully in our jobs as opposition. All we are waiting for is let them light up one fire, then we react. Why can't you just stand up a day? And I'm saying this for all our brothers that are opening spaces. Please, why can't you just stand up a day tomorrow? You want to open your space and face one of the problems, one of the millions of problems that Bola Ahmed Tinubu has caused this country, and use it as start that space and start the conversation and set the trajectory for that. Because subconsciously they wake up before us and they set up agendas and we jump on the agenda. They can create more crisis for us in LP that will forget about their crisis and focus on in-house crisis. I will come out and talk about it and we will trend it. They can create more P2B. Tomorrow they might say P2B shoe. His shoe is green. His shoe is this. And we will come out and talk about it. We have forgotten that electricity Nigerians, in the next couple of weeks, some Nigerians will be able to pay electricity. We are forgetting that EFCC that has no business. Those that know me know I'm a very moral stand person. I don't support nonsense. But EFCC have no business arresting Bobrisky. If they have not arrested a million of other people that are messing up, people that should arrest Bobrisky are the Nigerian police. We are seeing a stark assault on institutions in this country, and we as oppositions are meant to highlight this thing and put this freaking government on their toes. We are doing nothing. Tomorrow they'll come and tell you, and they will fly one kite. P2B wants to contest for president of Gambia. We will open spaces and we'll start talking about it from morning to night, giving ourselves heart attack. The next day it will end. All the people that wanted to kill themselves, some people might have gotten stroke on Sunday because of Erufai. How far? Please, I don't know. It's I'm begging. We have to learn how to be reactive and how to be proactive and less reactive. It's not as if we shouldn't react. We should react. Fine and good. But please, most especially, we can learn how to be more proactive. Because they say the best form of defense is attack. If we're not attacking, these people need. Tinubu will be drinking wine and be champagne because his formula is working for him. Nobody's talking about and dollar again. They will tell the people that took dollar from 700 to, as they met dollar, I think was 600 or something when they go into power, took it to 1.9. The rest, I think, 1.2 or something now. They are hailing it. And the people are shamelessly hailing them. We that were meant to be hitting it up. Showing Nigeria. In fact, as of today now, the one I read today is that JRV posted it actually, and I went and looked at that tweet. Bola Ahmed Tinubu's coastal road that they want to build from Lagos to Calabar, you guys must have seen that road project. It is actually his godfather that is building that they have given the contract to. The same godfather, the same person that laundered Abacha's funds, the Gilbert Chaguris of this world, the same man, Abacha henchmen, are the same people right now that have taken over the Nigerian system. But we that were meant to be amplifying these things and opening Nigerian eyes to see these things, we are not doing our jobs. Then we are speaking that we want a revolution. How do you expect a revolution to come out? The revolution sparks from when the populace are aware and are angry, then they react. But we're not doing anything we're not opening the eyes of our people. Please, my brothers and sisters, I beg, make we think towards that direction. It's not sweet to say, oh, but as long as this movement we are doing this thing is not for clout, it's not for social likes and tweets, please, let's do what is right. On the Jumbotron, there is a poll that we asked. Somebody said that it seems it's the children of the roasted corn that are voting for Abure. I don't know how we could do this poll. Maybe saying only obedience go vote. I don't know. But it is up there. Please vote. Should we bring him on space or should we not bring him on space? The winner of the poll, majority will carry the day. That is my own. Thank you guys for coming out again. Thank my brother Nigeria. Thank you, Jimmy, for always coming out. Sorry, and one more time, sorry guys for last week. Hopefully, we have already promised that this season we will not be we will try and be consistent. We will try and be consistent. But if we don't come out, please understand that we are also human beings. And sometimes we also want to go and chill with the big boys. Thank you very much, Mami Bolanle. Thank you, my brother, Releva Best. Thank you. Please also, real quick, don't forget the Parent Fact essay competition. There are prizes to be won. If you know how to write an essay, please, I think flyers will be out tomorrow. You can jump on their challenge and win good cool cash also. And we'll be doing some giveaways also for our Muslim obedience, I think from tomorrow also. Thank you very much, Dr. Mary White, Ambassador Israel, my brother. Thank you. For those that could not get the mic to speak today, please, no vex. Just that we have to shut this place down. We cannot take everybody. But on Thursdays, another day, we'll be back here, 8 p.m. Nigerian time. God's willing, you always get a chance to speak. Thank you very much. I see my sister Pearl. Thank you, Mr. Steven. Steven, my brother, thank you so much. Akpata. Please, I know people Akpata will be pushing hard for us. So, my brother, the real Omezia, thank you so much, Dr. Real Omezia. Sarah Ibrahim, thank you so much. The Violence Space Team cast and crew, I see you guys. Thank you. All of you listening to us from the Violence Space radio station, the Violence Space Facebook, YouTube channel. Thank you so much. Malam Jabir, thank you. I see my brother, His Excellency Kempela. Thank you, sir, for always gracing our occasion. I see my brother Non-Conformist. Thank you so much. Omega XD. Sweet Angel, one more time I say, please, Dibe, take heart. God is with you. Anka Dede, Mommy Anka Dede, thank you so much. Naomi Arewa Cheek, thank you. I see my sister Honorable Ada. Wilfred, our cartoonist, God bless you, my brother. You are doing an amazing job with your cartoons. Keep it going. Happy birthday one more time, Narias Rita. God's will for Nigeria. I see my brother Polonium. Thank you, God's will for Nigeria. Man, we have two, man and woman. Dr. Bankole, thank you so much. Mr. Justice, Olawaski, and Ande is structure. Also, I just have to remember. I say yes. Please, in the spirit of PO, I think we'll be making all. I've reached out to a couple of the support groups that came and used this platform to raise funds during the campaign, so that they can also provide what they use the funds to do. On this platform, we did only, I think, we did some couple of projects from the violence space that we're also going to be making account of the projects, bringing out for everybody to see the things we did. I know violence already know what happened here on the platform. We made sure we did not collect money directly. People came up here and we gave them money, but it's important all those funds also, we're reaching out to them, all the projects we had, please, to make it out for people to see what they really did use the money to do. I know you guys know they use the money well, but it's important also just for history purposes that it is out there also. Thank you so much. I see you, my brother Justice, Mr. Kolade, Olawaski, Shilodi, Maoga, Madonna, Aku, Gladys. It's good to see you. Adaigwe, incoming virus, Mama Wakiri. My brother, Official South, thank you so much. Napunzel, Bullion. Adowere is the first son. And the P, Mr. Tony, Reform, Chris, how you doing, my brother? Seyon Hundei. Ha! The blockers of the obedient movement. Thank you so much, Prince. Prince, my guy, thank you. Son of the South, Emmanuel Ajali, Take Back Nigeria, Balactic Johnson, Nos R, Dallas, Oche, Admiral, JDCJ, Guru Beast, Sam Josh, Jasper, TK, Fina Pelumi, Mazi, Favored, Ignite, Sikul, Office of the Nigerian Citizen. I see Tina Miriam. Thank you so much for always reaching out and checking out. Thank you so much, Dr. Sam. Guys, I can't call all the names, but from the bottom of my heart is all love and light. Thank you guys for always coming out whenever we call. Hopefully, we'll be back here, same station, same time, God's willing, on Thursday. As we're always on the platform, we do this for God and for country and for our families. Love you all. Good night, violences, and stay safe. Please, tomorrow, remember one Tinubu's crime. Remember one problem of APC and open spaces and start talking about it. Let us attack tomorrow. God bless you all and thank you, PO. Good night.